Been injured? I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7969.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Wednesday, September 10th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 91 in hour one of today's show. We'll talk about some LSU roster news as the Tigers lose a defensive tackle. And we'll talk about the New Orleans Saints as they'll face a banged-up 49ers team this weekend. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester,
Yep, got it. 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Ball!
Live from downtown Baton Rouge, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome in, OTB. What's today?
Wednesday.
Wednesday morning. Wednesday.
Oh, finally, past Tuesday.
Yeah, God,
Tuesday
Tuesday.
stink.
Tuesday, the worst. Tuesday, so
Scientifically,
punchable.
the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most punchable
The
day of the
most
week.
punchable day of the week.
Yeah.
Tuesdays. Yeah.
Wednesdays, a little bit better.
I mean, Tuesday should truly be what they call hump day.
Yeah, especially during
mean,
football
raw.
season. Especially.
It is
There
rough.
it's even worse.
Because Wednesday, I'm like, I got Thursday night football
Yeah,
tomorrow.
coming up.
All right.
Pretty
it's
good.
It's on deck.
Not bad.
Like for me personally, like I get a full Meathead radio in the afternoon, so I got Bobby and EJ. Like makes my day pretty easy,
Word counts real low that day.
you know,
Uh-huh.
compared to what it normally is. Like I don't know, you know. And Bobby's gonna say something that's utterly ridiculous that makes me laugh, and it's just a little different, you know. Tuesday, yeah.
Gross. But we're past it.
We're
We did
past it though, so you don't have
We
to
did.
worry about it.
It's all downhill from here, buddy.
All of it, every bit of it. How we doing?
Oh man, we're doing pretty good. Little sleepy today. We got to get the energy up.
You look like
I was laying
June
in bed.
10th Matt Flynn right now.
June.
Like when you first started. When did you
Uh,
start? Is that your first day or second? June 2nd, Matt Flynn.
June 2nd. Yeah, I was a little tired that day too. Yeah, so yesterday, the Fighting Packers took the field for flag football. Outcome wasn't what we wanted, people. So I sat in bed and I was just dreaming up plays. Not dreaming because I wasn't sleeping. I was just sitting there thinking about
up
what we did
plays.
wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Just couldn't let it go. It was a tough one for the coach. Couldn't let it go. I don't know how the players felt. I'm pretty sure they were pretty excited after the game still.
Yeah.
What happens in 10U?
Look, the Chargers coach wasn't very excited about his loss to the Chiefs, you know, and he tried to give the good word, the good speech after the game. I'm not sure that it hit. I'm not sure that it hit home the way I wanted it to.
Yeah, I don't know if I gave him a speech at halftime.
Yeah.
I don't know if it hit like Al Pacino's speech. I don't know if it was like Vince Lombardi-esque or anything. I need to improve that.
Like anytime that I felt like I was getting too far and maybe like a little too much, I try to come back with a great compliment, but then I quickly go back the other way.
Yep.
You know, I was trying to have a balance of it.
Yep. And you know what? They're a little bit older. You know, it's not 10.
Yeah.
It's not 8U anymore. It's 10U. We're in 4th grade, so it's not anymore of like it's not as much like, hey, I'm proud of you boys. Good effort out there. Like You had I saw some really good tries out there. It's a little bit less of that.
Good tries.
Good tries out there.
Some good tries out there.
But no, we played hard. We made some good plays. Played a good team. Got beat by the Ravens. Good squad. Good squad. A lot of good squads out there. Some really good flag football out there. Like we thought we got some really talented kids and really good kids. Try hard. It's just oof.
What do we?
Sometimes you run into a buzzsaw.
7 or 8? 7 teams?
7.
8. I would.
7 or 8.
Yeah, and I'd say like 7 good teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, excuse me, where's the Renowin on the schedule? Where's that at? When's that coming?
Yeah, can we play La Tech this week?
Yes, please.
Nope.
Like, seriously, whoa. It's awesome, though. It's fast.
It's fast.
It's so fast out there.
Yeah, the field's a little bit narrow, so it's like, there's
longer and more.
It's probably more narrow, good because it's a little bit more defense emphasis on it. But yeah, the old coach was rethinking some play calls, rethinking some of the scheme. It's tough when you got about 60 minutes of practice every week. Tough to install too much.
I know we don't even practice anymore because we're playing Tuesdays and Thursdays. But you know what? It's okay.
It's fun.
It's all right. You can install before the game.
Yeah, that's right. Sure. Hey, show up 25 minutes early this time, guys.
I'm sure that's going to do just right. Exactly what we need. All right, I got to know. True circle here.
All right.
So yesterday was Huck's birthday.
Yep.
And he's obviously into cards, sports cards.
Mm-hmm.
Did he clown the cards I gave him for his birthday, considering that, he's got a pretty good collection?
No, because you gave him a Stingley.
Okay.
And he's a big Stingley.
Which is probably of the ones, it was the only one that wasn't numbered. But it's still
that was the one, because Stingley to him is the best football player in the world.
Okay. All right.
He goes to Dunham, so Stingley, Dunham guy, hey, that is his guy. So you gave him that. And the only thing he said in the car was like, Dad, why are there these random country flags on here? I'm like, that's probably an international box, but yeah, it is. That was cool.
It is.
Yeah,
Origins
and then
International.
he liked Hunter.
He had Daniil Hunter in there.
After I told him, he's like, yeah, this guy Daniel Hunter, pretty good. I think it's Daniil.
Oh, I think the other guy actually went to Florida, which I didn't mean to.
So he was very appreciative, and that
because when I'm picking those out, I'm like, look, you can't just give Huck Flynn a base card.
No, you can't give him a base card.
Give him a base card.
He knows his stuff. Yeah, base card, cool, Jake.
Yeah, hey, Dad, Mr. Jake gave me a base card.
Who is this guy? But yeah, no, that went straight into the box. He's got this little box of his personal collection. So we do these cards, and Huck and I we sell cards and we do all that stuff. But he's got this stuff, little pocket that he keeps. So straight to the collection box.
Nice. Alondra, Tay, how are we doing this morning?
Doing good. Like y'all said earlier, Tuesday is the worst day of the week. Mm-hmm. So we got through that, and I don't have anything extra that I have to do today, so happy about that. I feel like there's every day of the week there's something.
During the fall, yeah. For sure.
Like yesterday was Hanny's podcast. I got to hang out with him and Dick Dixon last night.
Oh yeah. How'd it go?
Good. Yeah, I think it went well.
I was talking to Richard before they went on.
He mentioned he asked you about a play.
Yeah, and it was funny because I could tell he's like, he did that on his own?
Yeah. It was
it was a touchdown tech score.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, had a little rogue
he
corner
blitzed
cat
when he wasn't supposed to or something. Yeah.
We can maybe watch it. Maybe we can pull it up.
Yeah. Oh, I told y'all that the thing works now. The cord works.
I know
now.
Matt sent us a picture, and I'm like, what if you only have one plug in there? Because you only have one, right?
I got two.
Oh,
I got four. Actually.
Oh, by God,
it's not a big deal.
We're cooking with
ready.
gas.
Yeah.
We're cooking.
How many
with
screens
gas.
can I plug into?
All right, that's good.
We're good to go.
All right, shout out Dick Dixon and Hannycast, which is out now.
Yes.
All
it's
right.
out every Tuesday.
Awesome. There we go. Tay, how we doing?
We're feeling good this morning, guys.
Sorry to cut you off. Tay was here when we got out of the handicap after we recorded.
Had to come post-player interviews.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he, Hanny was trying to remember an Auburn player's name, and you just hear Taylor. We didn't even know he was here. You just hear Taylor from his desk, and who was it?
It was Derek Brown, D-tackle.
And we were just like, thank you, disembodied voice. Yeah. But yeah,
Keo Spikes.
It's Derek Brown.
Yeah.
Because the guy that couldn't block at 19, D tackle, was like Derek Brown.
Yeah, there was like 3 of them.
Yeah, it was him and Marlon Davidson.
Yeah.
Was the other.
Oh, God. I thought he was going to be a really good pro.
Yeah. Never really did anything. But no, we're feeling good. Woke up this morning. Thought I
Honestly,
was
Taylor,
late
nobody
for
cares
work.
how you're doing this morning.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow. Ooh, man.
Here we go.
Yep. Started right now.
Just because he didn't pick the Packers.
That's
huh?
really why I didn't sleep well last night.
I tried to have a good breakup. Some people apparently just can't take rejection well.
Some people can't get out of their own way.
It was one of those mornings, though, where you wake up and you think you're late. I looked at my phone. It was like 3:45, and I was like, oh, going back to bed.
Yeah.
Great feeling.
That's
Great
elite feeling.
That happened to me too.
Yeah. Now, the worst
Unless
is
it's like 20 minutes before you
I was about to say the worst is
Yeah,
when
if
it's like
if it's
5:10. You're like,
Might as well
why?
get up.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well, yeah.
So I did that. I woke up like around the same time Taylor did, and I was like, whoa. And then I snoozed my alarm, and then it went again. When my alarm went off this morning, I snoozed it, and then it went again, and I was like, oh, crap. I signed up for a class this morning. So I was like, I'm so glad that I woke up in time because I made it in time, but I was going to snooze it again.
We snoozers. I'm a snoozer.
I'm a
Sometimes.
one snooze typically.
Yeah, I used to be a 2 until the old missus is like, yeah, that's going to be once.
Yeah.
It's going to be a once a time.
If I hear that thing ring
yeah,
again.
Well,
situation.
Victoria actually had to wake me up this morning. I guess like when I woke up the first time, turned the alarm off. I normally get up around 5. And she goes,
that's my fear.
hey, it's
Turning it off.
5:20. I was like, it's 5:20. That's normally the time I leave.
Yeah.
So I jump up and shout out to the police officer on the motorcycle this morning on the interstate who I followed. His lights
Got a
weren't
rabbit.
on. His lights weren't on, but everybody was kind of getting out of his way. I was like, I'm getting behind this dude.
Yeah,
So
caught a rabbit.
we got here
Old
pretty
and
quick.
old Die Hard 3.
Right. Real quick, I would like to propose something to the room.
Okay.
Since we are on remote most Thursdays now, should we move R&B Thursday to today? Or do we want to
Yes,
keep it Thursdays?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably a good
because I
idea.
can't hear the music on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Or Fridays.
No.
And it's like
good
76%
idea.
of the reason why I show up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay, let's do
Great
R&B
idea.
Wednesday now.
Yeah, Wednesday feels like a good R&B day.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Every day.
I mean, don't tempt me with a good time.
Not Tuesdays, though.
No.
Oh,
We don't want to ruin it.
No R&B
That's
Tuesdays.
true. That's true. We are going to be back out at Pro Dreams
Manana.
tomorrow. No, wait.
Yes.
Yep, today's Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be there Saturday hanging out, watching College Game Day from 10 to 11:30.
Okay.
So anybody wants to come hang out,
What you doing?
more than welcome. Just hanging.
Just chilling?
Yeah. Just
Big-
seeing,
big chilling.
get some people in the shop, buy some stuff, buy some memorabilia.
Yep. Get the vibes
They didn't
high.
want Matt
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, pretty rude.
I'm pretty sure that if I asked Matt to be there, I think I would know the answer.
Right.
Yeah, what time you going?
10.
10.
Why? That's certainly really early.
This
I guess
game-
that's
It's
not,
not
early.
that early.
No, you know what?
I was
It's
about to
early
say-
to me because I'm. Yeah, you're right. I'm taking my
Like,
son,
I feel like,
and he doesn't like to like.
between 10 and noon is
Yeah.
like it's college football time.
Yeah, you're right.
Game day and the whole
You
deal.
sound like
So my schedule's a little bit screwed up. So like if I'm going with like friends and like when I go with my kids, they hadn't figured out, they're not old enough to enjoy like the walking around part and like going and hanging
Right.
and tailgating. It's like, Dad, what are we doing here? Can we just like go to the stadium now?
Yeah.
Same with the
fair.
Hester kids.
Yeah, it's like they don't want to do that stuff. So like to me, like it's a 6 o'clock game, 6:30 game.
We're 4.
maybe,
Even later than that.
maybe, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's walking in
You're
at
like
6.
parking and walking.
So
in.
like they
Like
get this.
you're getting the policeman to get the barricade. Hey, can I park real quick?
Yeah,
Park
yeah,
real quick.
exactly.
Sir, the roads are closed.
No, but I'm
What
going to the
kind of
game.
park, though?
And they don't get it. Like they got these cool experiences. We get to go like to the L Club stuff at the PMAC and like watch the band play like right in front of our faces, like in the PMAC, and do some cool stuff that they get access to. It's underappreciated as of right now at this time of life. But it's like so we're sitting there at the PMAC and literally the band and the Golden Girls are like performing like 8 feet in front of
Right.
their face, like all this cool stuff, and they're like, "Hey, Dad,
I'm trying to go in.
Dad, let's go watch the game now." And I'm like, yeah, well, doesn't start for 2 hours, but
Right.
Sure.
This is why I don't do anything early on the weekends, guys. You sound like on Step Brothers when they're at the Catalina wine mixer. And Dale's like, I don't want this real job. I had to wake up at 10 o'clock this morning. That's you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So anyways, yeah, come hang out with me on Saturday, and maybe Matt can swing by and he can show Huck all the cool stuff they've got at Pro Dreams, and then they can go back home and
I don't know. He
go to the game
probably
at
want to buy it all.
5:07.
He probably want to buy it all. Yeah, we'll be there second quarter.
All right, we'll take a break. It is Wednesday and not Tuesday, and we're all thankful. We are all thankful for that. More OTB when we come back here. 104.5 ESPN, Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com. If you are buying new, if you are leasing, or if you are renting, every single thing is always available. And if you want to go watch the Tigers play coming up this fall, hey, maybe you want to watch the Saints play. Hey, who knows, right? Maybe they find their way to some dubs. Okay, they played okay last Sunday, and you want to go watch them play. Like you want to go drive to Atlanta or Tampa or one of these games they've got coming up. You can rent a Toyota to do so. Everything is always available when it comes to the rentals. Per day rental prices. Call Miss Lisa Sessions today in that rental department. AllStarToyotaBatonRouge.com.
Yeah, and you might be thinking to yourself, like, okay, per day rental places from a big dealer here in town. It's probably like, per day is probably pretty expensive. No, it's not. They can actually match or beat the prices per day that those big box car rental places do at the airport. So go check them out. They rent anything that is on the lot. Call them, go see them, go to their website, allstartoyotabatonrouge.com.
Orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined we...
I wanna see got it. I'm the hottest around. They'll know it when they see you rolling them polars around it. With the top down, feeling the sounds quaking and vibrating your thighs, riding harder.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
Don't even try to shoot at Michelle and kick it with Kelly. You holler at B. You gotta be G's. You way out of your league.
We like them boys that be in them legs leaning. Open them mouth, they grill gleaming. Candy paint, keep that whip cleaning. They always be talking that country slang. We like that beat, they be in the back beating. I be so low from that chiefin'.
All right, welcome back in to OTB. Before we throw it to Tay-Tay with some LSU news, let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
That cough button looks like if you whisper to it, it's going to just
don't
blow up. Oh, go to GoFlowIV.com, GoFlow IV Spa. Don't allow the Scooncha fall to trick you.
It did kind of.
You still got to be hydrated. You still got to be ready to go. And it's not like that's just not the only benefit you're going to get when you go see them over at GoFlow IV Spa. So go check out the full list, the whole menu that they can offer you at GoFlowIV.com. You see the number behind me, 225-953-8150.
That's right. Jake said a menu of IV. This is not just like your normal intravenous fluid. We got vitamins in it. We got medicines in it. We got anti-inflams in it, whatever you really need. So go check them out today right there on near Bocage on Jefferson Highway. You can set up. If you've never been there, you can still get up, get an account set up, get there, get an IV. I think I was in and out my first time, like 30 to 45 minutes. Super easy. Feel great. Immediately works. Get vitamized. Get hydrated. Go Flow.
All right, let's throw it to Tay-Tay with some LSU news.
Yeah, defensive tackle Sydir Mitchell transferred here in the offseason. No longer with the team. That came out yesterday. We were not allowed to ask about it at player interviews because Kelly wants to talk about it on Thursday, so you'll know a little bit more tomorrow. But this makes total sense to me. He was kind of the odd man out. I mean, you were actually the one who talked about it when Kyle Williams joined the staff, saying, what kind of defensive tackle is he going to bring in? It was very evident that it was a smaller, leaner guy. I mean, you look at Bernard Gooden, Ahmad Bro, Dominic McKinley. They're all built the same. Sydir Mitchell is 6'6", 345 pounds. He was the odd man out. Like, if I'm Sydir Mitchell, I'm mad at Bo Davis. Bo Davis left this dude twice. Recruited him at Texas, moves to LSU. Sydir Mitchell follows him. About 2 weeks after he joined LSU, Bo leaves as well. He was always going to be the odd man out. Didn't play in the first 2 games. So this is something that it's weird that he left in the middle of the season. When I saw who left, it wasn't that big of a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, look, guys leave in the middle of the season. It's like, okay, like, why are you leaving? Like, you can't go anywhere. Now he's not going to play here. Like, he was never going to play here. Like, again, like, that's not what Kyle was looking for. That's not what thrives in Blake Baker's defense. We talked about it when Kyle got hired. Like, expect LSU to kind of change the model. And like Tay-Tay just laid out there, I mean, they have. Now, it's not just the size. It's not like, okay, well, you can't have over a 310-pound. No, it's if you are that size, you got to be able to move. It's more about the movement than anything. Like, he wants guys that can get upfield and create havoc and, you know, obviously still hold point and be strong enough to do so. And
you just
Bernard
don't
Gooden's
see
been
that.
able to do that.
You don't see defensive tackles a lot like that in this day and age for the defenses that coordinators and personnel folks have to field, put out. It's just a different look. Like, we used to, I mean, you had those guys that, like, the classic defensive tackle, just like a hole clogger. Like, he'd get there and be big and take up 2 blockers and take up
more at the next level than this.
Yeah, it's just not like that as much.
Like, for really LSU, like, if you think about like the really, really good ones that we've had, like, let's go like all the way, like Chad Lavallee when you first got here, right? And then you had Claude Roten and Glenn Dorsey and Kyle Williams and those type of guys that were, you know, going to be able to move around, get upfield. No big fave. I didn't throw you in there. Settle down. Don't text me.
Yep.
So that's what you were looking for. And then you had Benny Logan and Drake Nevis, and like they were
which is
athletic
pretty wild.
guys.
Like, you think about it, like especially the way the SEC football used to be, which was, you know, 2-3 yards in a cloud of dust. It was, there's some 9-6 games thrown in there every now and then. It is kind of surprising with the success we had and the talent we had at defensive tackle for so long that we didn't have like a big guy that was that classic. I mean, when I was in Green Bay, we had B.J. Raji, and he was like he was that dude. He had some years where he was dominant. Now he could move a little bit, but kind of like that classic guy that we're talking about. But yeah, this day and age with college football, how quick people go, how fast people go, the emergence of more and more quarterbacks that can run and move.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't have that. Like, there's not a place for that type of player anymore, for the most part. Now, unless you can move.
Again, like the size may be one thing, but you got to be able to move. Like Haloti Nada was a giant. Haloti Nada was a large human being, but he could move. That guy was super athletic. So, like, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for disruptive guys that, like, okay, they've got 2 committed to them right now, right? And those are top players in the country. And you ask LSU staff about them, they're like, yeah, they're big and they can also move, and they're super athletic. And so, look, it's just unfortunate for him as a player. Like you said, Tate, like, he signs with Bo Davis. Bo Davis comes here, and then he transfers here, and Bo Davis goes to the New Orleans Saints. But for Mitchell, it's just not a great fit, and now he's going to be looking for his next spot. And look, the transfer portal giveth and it taketh away as well. It's kind of, it's a harsh reality. Like, you move here for a coach, they always tell you what in recruiting, Matt? Don't commit to and sign with a what?
Oh.
With a coach.
With a coach. There you go.
God, I would love to do a case study on your recruitment. It just feels so weird. You never heard that? They're like, commit to the place, sign to the place, not the coach.
Yeah, but that's totally unrealistic.
It is, but
like, wow.
Well, that's why I signed with Coach Saban, and he was here for a year.
This coach really sucks. But like, I love the campus.
No. It's not suck. It's like,
that's a weird statement.
You just have like you have to. Well, the whole.
The parade grounds are beautiful.
The whole reason you love the Indian Mountains. The whole reason behind it is just like like Coach Saban left after 1 year for me.
Sure. And
I remember Bobby Petrino was the name that was tied to it, and it's like, well, if he comes here, that's going to suck for your boy. He doesn't even play fullbacks. Mm-hmm. Like, that's it's not going to be great, because Jimbo wasn't going to stay with Bobby Petrino as a head coach, and so like that would have been a real situation for your boy.
Yeah, that would have been tough. Offense with no fullbacks for a fullback. then like it kind of stinks for the kids because like you go to a place, you think you're going to have some stability, or at least have an opportunity to play and do what you were recruited to do, something that you're probably pretty good at in a certain type of defense, and then with the just like you said, the transfer portal giveth and it taketh away. Like, the more you transfer, like, you got guys that transfer, then all of a sudden you kind of get like a little tainted because it's like that restaurant that's been like that building. It's been like 8 different restaurants.
Yep.
It's like, you're like, well, it's not going to work. Whatever the next restaurant it is in that spot, it's just not going to work.
Yeah, and I'm always like, which bank gave them the loan? Don't they know the other 7 places that have been in there before?
It could be the greatest restaurant in the world.
Yeah.
But like, if it goes in that building, for whatever reason, it's not going to work. And it's just like that with a kid. It's like, you might be the greatest player in the world, but like, you've been at 5 different places. I don't care where you go next. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. Yeah. I'm not saying it's going to happen with this guy. It's just like the whole transfer situation in general. Like, we talked about TJ Finley the other day. Where's he at right now? What school is he on?
He's in his 6th school in 6 years.
Tulane, but I think he's suspended right now.
And he just where'd he go, Tate? If you don't know,
he's currently at Tulane, but like he was Texas State, Western Kentucky.
No, he's got a new one since then, boys.
Since Tulane?
Yep.
No.
I thought he got suspended from there.
Sounds like a good reason to go somewhere else.
Georgia State?
Yeah, that's actually where it is.
Yep.
I missed
LSU,
that.
Auburn, Texas State, Western Kentucky, Tulane, Georgia State.
Wow, Taylor.
I missed Georgia State too.
I missed the Georgia State thing.
Not
way
locked
to bring
into
bad
the big
information.
Tulane to Georgia State pipeline. Not my area.
Well, it happened on September 1st, so we were just like.
Yeah, well, there you go. Literally the day of the first game. Yeah. The day after.
And like, he could be the greatest kid in the world, but like, is it gonna work? I hope so.
As so far,
some people are asking though.
So you're going to see more of this. You're going to see in like the transfer portal era, you're going to see more of it. You're going to see guys that go somewhere and, things happen, situation changes, and they're going to be stuck. They're going to be stuck. And that's a part of that. I say, like, you can transfer and you can go to a great situation, but maybe you transfer and it's like, well, you get a new D-line coach in. That D-line coach is really aligned with the defensive coordinator. Like, he has a certain type that he's looking for. Because he's like, if I'm going to be graded off these defensive tackles playing in this system, I know what I need for this system. I'm not just going to recruit you because you were a star in high school. You can have 5 stars, but if you don't 5-star fit into my defense, what am I going to do?
Right.
So, I mean, this isn't going to be the only case, and we've seen it already play out. And position coaches change all the time. Coordinators change all the time.
But I guess that's the positive part about this day and age in college football is like if this does happen to the kid, he can change. Yeah. So I mean, how many times back in the day, like if you get a new coach and like you said, what if we would have after Nick Saban would have left in 2004, we brought in Mike Leach. Like, been tricky.
You better polish up those routes.
That's
my first scholarship offer. Was Mike Leach? Yeah.
Did he know what position you played?
Well, we wanted me to play slot receiver. Because I kind of did that as an Angel.
He had a type.
He did have a type.
He had a type.
He did have a type. Shout out to the Pirate.
You ever
Rest
see
in
that
peace.
that meme of Belichick at the combine?
Yeah.
With like a mouthful of, is it popcorn or something with the binoculars?
Yes.
That was Mike Leach. That was Mike Leach scouting you in high school.
Yes.
Playing defensive tackle.
Sonny Dykes was my recruiter.
I heard of him.
Shout out to Sonny Dykes. He's the head coach of
Louisiana Tech.
He was, and now is.
You got it.
You got it.
I got this.
You got this.
We'll
Nope.
get it when we come back.
Nope, you got it. You got it. It's a. You got it. You got it. Just throw a random school
I'm not
out there.
coming back.
What? Well, you can't tell me so random school. Sonny Dykes. Oh, I know this.
They just played in a natty a couple years ago. Or what, a few years ago?
Yeah, 3.
Totally. I know.
Totally. It's in the state of Texas.
Yep.
He's Googling.
It's in the Fort Worth area.
Oh, yeah. Does it start with a T?
Yes.
TCU?
Yeah. There you go. Good job.
Credit to myself.
Great job. Great guess.
You got there with very little
Great
help.
guess.
Very little help.
There was no roadmap there at all.
It's not
Great
Patterson
guess.
anymore? He's not coaching?
No, he gave it up a couple years ago.
He had a good defense.
He had a hell of a run. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right. This weekend, when you're getting ready to go tailgate, you got the tent, you got the generator, you got the TV, but you better not forget the ice chest that is full of ice-cold Dos Equis. We got a pretty cool Dos Equis sign now in our office.
Yeah, we do.
No big deal because we're always ready to go for Dos. So this weekend, it's going to be great weather. I don't know that that's going to be factual, but you're playing Florida, so you'll make it in your mind think it's great weather because it's the Florida Gators. It's Florida Hate Week. Like, enjoy the tailgate the way you're supposed to, which is with ice cold Dos Equis.
That's right. Grab a delicious ice cold Dos Equis. Raise it high up in the air this weekend and celebrate. Celebrate with your fellow LSU Tiger fans. You know, this past weekend on Saturday, those beers were hitting pretty good. They tasted real good, but guess what? It's Florida week. They're going to taste even better this weekend. So, you're drinking some beers, drinking some brews, want to delete some beers, make sure it's a Dos Equis.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
So you think about a chance. You find yourself trying to do my dance. Maybe because you love me. You do well. So then we try. Singing it slow down because you weren't used to how fast we touched. Fast we touched. Then we locked eyes. And I knew I wasn't there and I was gonna tell.
All right, welcome back in. A little off the bench here on a Wednesday morning. Speaking of LSU football, how does it feel to know that LSU is top 10 in the country defensively in yards per game? How's that feel? How's that sound?
Really, really good. It sounds very familiar to us, but it feels like a distant past.
Yeah.
Feels almost as good as watching them fly around live against Cade Klubnik and Clemson.
They are 7th in the country in rushing yards allowed.
Okay.
They are 13th in the country in points allowed. Feels pretty good, Bo.
And not a lot of points have been scored, and they're still not. They didn't crack the top 10.
And
people out there must have played some bad offenses.
And you when you think about, again, like you had a busted coverage, you had a player who hadn't really played all game go rogue and decide to add himself to the blitz and leave a receiver open. Like you take that off the board, and you blank Louisiana Tech, you would have given up 5 points per game. I mean, it is so far been incredibly dominant. Now, this game you have coming up, I'm very curious how Florida is going to try to attack you. And Florida was horrendous in the red area against South Florida. That's why they lost the game. They had to settle for field goals. And credit to South Florida. We caught up with one of their players yesterday. He goes, yeah, that's kind of our game plan. He was like, little bend, don't break, get in the red area. And we felt like we had an advantage. Now, he didn't go into detail of the game plan, but it's like we felt like we had an advantage in the red area, and we did. And we held them to field goals. And that's how we won the game. So, like, that's something you got to take advantage of. But I'm curious how Florida is going to try to attack them. Right now, it doesn't look like Florida has a receiver that is going to be able to go out there and separate. Now, they've got some big running backs that were successful last year against LSU. But this LSU team, I give the rushing stats because so far this year, they've done a really nice job of stopping the run. So if you're Florida and you're looking at LSU's defense, I'm wondering how they're going to try to attack, knowing that LSU's only given up 44.5 yards on the ground per game in 2 games.
Yeah, it's interesting because I haven't watched the film of Florida versus South Florida, so it's interesting to hear that the mentality was a kind of a bend, don't break, because that certainly isn't the mentality or the DNA of Blake Baker and what we've seen, so far this year from LSU. So from a defensive perspective, I'm just going to kind of throw the tape away from Louisiana Tech, because I think what a coordinator wants to do is going to kind of fall back to the bigger game. So you look back at Clemson, and it was chaos. It was controlled chaos from the defense, from a pre-snap perspective, and certainly a post-snap perspective, of lining up, trying to create a lot of confusion on the quarterback. So, like, is that going to – we know that's a part of his DNA. That's what he's always going to fall back to, is trying to create chaos and try to create pressure.
Yeah.
But if you look at a game tape and a team is having success with more of a bend, don't break mentality, and when we say bend, don't break, we mean you are not creating a lot of chaos. You are playing more of a shell. It kind of looks like what we talked about with the Saints Cardinals. They played a bend, don't break. They're playing over the top. They're not going to let you
trying to make you make
an explosive play, hit a 60, 70-yard touchdown for a quick 6. They're going to make you go the length of the field, and they're going to bet that you're going to not execute one play, or you're going to miss something, or your quarterback's going to get bored with taking the check down, and he's going to try to push one that you can pick. Or a first down running play, a holding call, and it's 1st and 20. Like that's what a defense does, a bend, don't break type of defense. So, would Blake Baker kind of readjust his philosophy and switch to that? I don't know. I don't see that happening completely. I still think he wants to create chaos, because I think that personnel-wise, the way his linebackers can fly around, the way his defensive backs have proven already that they can cover and blanket and work with each other in coverage and fill the gaps and the voids that linebackers leave when they pressure, they're going to do that. And then how DJ Lagway can pick that up. How can he process that information? Can he process and react to it fast enough to make the plays? But when you do that, you do leave yourself vulnerable to big plays. We watched a lot of the film from the Clemson game, and Klubnik did have big play opportunities to make. If he could process the information, find the hole, decipher the puzzle of what was happening. Okay, where the safeties lined up, where they pre-snap. Okay, he was there pre-snap, but like he's flying the other direction post-snap. Like, can I decipher all that information of, okay, he's flying post-snap, but why is he flying? Does that mean somebody's coming off the other side? Is there a corner coming? Is there a defensive end dropping into a space? Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
So DJ Lagway is going to have a lot of film from that week, certainly to watch and decipher, but it's a whole heck of a lot of things to study from that week 1 game against Clemson. So I don't know. I just don't see him changing completely the mold of his philosophy, defensive philosophy, to kind of match a bend, don't break game plan. But, we will see. I think you do what you're good at, and we're really good at being fast.
And outside of the one play, again, where a player that hasn't played a lot busted a coverage and like I said, added himself into the blitz, like you haven't had, typically when you're that aggressive, it's like you're going to give up one. Like you're going to give up a shot. Like you're going to give up something. Like, but to this point, outside of, again, someone playing outside of the defense, like you haven't done that. So it is organized chaos. It's not just chaos to create chaos. Like there's a plan for the chaos. At least it looks like it so far on tape.
Yeah, certainly. Well, yeah, there is a plan, but still, when you create chaos, you also leave yourself vulnerable in positions. But that's what I'm talking about. Like the defensive backs have proven, at least to this point in the season, as a long season, and there's a very small sample size to judge this from. But from what we have seen, the defensive backs have been really good at disguising pre-snap of what is happening, what the linebackers are going to be doing, and then filling those voids and kind of seeing where. So like, I'll give you an example of in Clemson. Harold Perkins would be a curl flat defender, and as soon as Klubnik would get out of the pocket, he would abort his coverage responsibility and chase the quarterback. You don't really that's not a normal thing to coach.
Right.
But he was obviously given the green light that week to do that. And when he did it, it seemed like the DBs would recognize it and at least attempt to kind of fill that area that he left.
Yeah.
Now, they can't completely fill it. It can't completely leave their responsibilities to take over his, but it seemed like there was a plan to kind of, if this happens, if we have a linebacker that aborts his responsibility, there's kind of a plan in place to like keep things contained at least. But we're also like with any blitz, we're also banking that you don't completely decipher it. You can't react fast enough because we're coming so fast that you can't make that decision and process it. And what's happening to your eyes doesn't get to your brain gets to your hand and your arm, your shoulder to make the throw accurately enough. We think that's going to maybe you do it once, maybe you do it twice, but by God, you're going to make more mistakes than you do good plays.
You're not going to get me twice.
You ain't going to get me twice.
LSU, we talked about it often. They brought pressure over 60% of the time against Clemson. Against Louisiana Tech, it still was very aggressive, 44% of the time. As far as bringing a corner blitz, 14% of the time. They brought at least 71% of the time.
Corner blitz, 14% of the time. Wow.
Yes.
It's a wild
well, I mean, kind of the nickel star, like, God bless them, start that debate. 36% of the time. So,
all right, linebacker blitz.
Whatever you want to call it. Sure.
I told y'all. Love it.
Yeah.
Love the star.
I know you do. So, look, they're still going to be aggressive, but, like, how much – because this is a quarterback that certainly has a skill set to be able to go out there and make all the throws, even different than Cade Klubnik. I think Cade Klubnik overall, right, he has a different skill set. But DJ Lagway can make all of the throws. Now, if you go back and you watch the South Florida tape, they did have him confused a couple of different times. And if LSU's shown you anything in the first 2 weeks, they can confuse even a veteran quarterback. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Blake Baker and that staff come up with for DJ Lagway coming up here on Saturday. All right, we will step away. More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to russellpools.com. That is the website for Russell Pool Company. One of the great things that, we talk about pretty often is it being a one-stop shop, like from the very beginning to the very end, but then also after you're done, because they are going to be able to be the maintenance for your pool. So truly, that's the only company you need to deal with. And Flynn's going to tell you all the other great things that they can do for you, and it's a one-stop shop. But also check out that gallery of work on the homepage. I mean, just check out the homepage itself. Like, you will see, like, there is no just boring pools. There is no just, hey, this is going to look like your neighbor's. No, it is going to be custom as custom can be, custom to what you are looking for it to be. russellpools.com.
Yeah, and if you check out that gallery, man, you're going to see, like, beautiful work. Beautiful craft. They are the best. When you think of custom pools and quality custom pools in Louisiana, you think of Russell Pools. They can turnkey your project. They got 2 landscape architects right there on staff. So whatever you dream, they can design it. They can build it right there. russellpools.com.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana propane dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you, our mobile banking.
New York City. You are now rapping with 50 Cent. You gotta love it.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Like your smile, I don't want to see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, baby.
Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy
Welcome back in, OTB. I mean, my guy Fitty, basically just saving Shreveport, making movies there, buying studios, bringing work back to Shreveport. Gonna build a permanent dome there, 50 dome. Basically Las Vegas. Let's go, Fitty.
You know they had that Super Bowl halftime a couple years ago with I think it was Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre.
The West Coast one.
Yeah, it was the LA. Yeah.
Man, they did 50 Cent kind of dirty.
Did.
They started that man upside down.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
That was
wild.
wild.
It's like the video was back in the day.
I know, I get it, but like it didn't hit.
But he's also like older.
Like,
now.
everybody looked like everybody was like had such cool moments. Then they started with 50 upside down.
Yeah, we don't talk bad about 50 on this show.
No, we're not talking bad about it. We're talking about the producers, the directors. They did them dirty.
The choreographer messed that one up.
Yeah, I didn't know 50.
Tay put this in the doc, and I do kind of want to talk about it. The Haley Sawyer thing, where, did y'all see this? The AP voter?
Yeah. Go ahead.
And they asked her why she voted that way that she did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it was. Taylor, do you have it on there? What was it?
It was South Florida, right?
Yeah. Like she had Florida above
It was
South?
more than that. So
Yeah.
she bumped Florida up
Yeah.
2 spots after the loss.
Yeah.
Does not have South Florida ranked. She has FSU at 10, which is fine, but She has.
Yeah, FSU at 10. I don't hate that, but I mean they're pretty good. But yeah, and then she was asked about it, and she was like, "Well, it's not really gonna matter at the end of the day," and just very flippant and nonchalant about it.
Yeah, how are we feeling about the AP poll? There's a lot of people coming after it. I
guess we could come
Cokie
back
Riley
into it.
actually got mentioned by Danny Cannell.
Yeah.
Like Danny Cannell kind of mentioned him by name
Well,
because
he might be going on their show. Cokie might be going on Danny's.
He probably did this morning. I think he might have this morning over on Sirius XM channel 84. Because he had Alabama 2 spots ahead of Florida State. Florida 5 spots ahead of South Florida. And Arizona State ranked and Mississippi State not ranked. Look, here's what I'll say. Okay.
See, but
so,
then
go ahead.
No,
you go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, but then like she's gonna catch all the heat because she's a girl, and like this just gives so much credence to people that like.
I think that's why Danny kind of pointed out multiple
her
people.
issue is her explanation was terrible.
Right, it
was.
was.
She
I
literally
agree.
said, "I don't care."
Yeah. So like, if you have an AP vote and you don't care, and if you're a coach's poll and you let your SID vote, like why do we have those?
Right.
Doesn't if you, I'll take a vote. I'll do it. I'll sit down every week and
The
I'll go over
OTB crew
25
should
teams.
get a vote.
Yeah.
How long do I have to do the show till I get a vote?
Buddy.
A couple more months?
Sure. More OTB coming up.
Off the bench.
Sure, bud.
Yeah.
A couple more months.
Telling yourself
Right
that.
there. All right. It's like the people that turn in their Heisman vote like really early. Like, no, don't do that. All right. Go to campusfederal.org. So excited to be with them. And look, they've been helping the state of Louisiana for a very, very long time. I mean, from North Louisiana, South Louisiana, right, throughout the state. And the cool thing about what they offer you, like if you're looking to open an account, they got multiple options in which account that you can open up over at Campus Federal. And when you go to the website, you click on it, it's going to pull up all the different options. And you're going to be able to choose the one that fits you the best. And if you got questions, you can have a chat on the website. That's going to pull up bottom right corner of the website. So go there today, campusfederal.org.
That's right. Don't settle for one of these big national banks when you can join a credit union that invests back into Baton Rouge, back into Louisiana, and cares about your financial future. So stop by any Campus Federal branch or visit campusfederal.org to see how you can become a member today.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
River Parish Contractors has immediate openings for structural steel shop fabricators. Call or text Big Jake today at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on employment. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The First time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Wednesday, September 10th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 91. In hour 2 of today's show, we'll have a little Would You Rather Wednesday coming up at 8:30, and we'll talk some Saints as well. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN, and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench starts now.
With Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from downtown Baton Rouge, starts now.
Drop a little bit here. There it is.
Did she say the river's all wet?
Yep. You know how the lyrics are
true.
Anyways,
rivers are famously wet.
Is water wet?
Yes.
Is it?
I feel like it's because in the lyric before she's like glitter on the wet street. So I feel like she's saying glitter, but maybe she is saying river. I don't know.
Glitter. Okay.
What's the name of the song?
Heads will roll.
He's going to go to lyrics.com.
I'm
all right, welcome back in. OTB.
But I don't know.
Huh.
Week number 3.
The river's all wet.
The river's all wet. She said it twice.
Yeah.
The river is it is wet technically.
Famously.
If you say water's wet,
But you're all
river's
chrome.
wet.
What? Say it again.
You're all chrome.
We're all
But the
chrome.
river's all wet.
That's just
Wait,
like
she says both. She says both. She says the river's all wet and glitter's all wet.
A dried up river is also known as an arroyo. 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 Words are tough sometimes. Or a wash in an arid region. Arroyo. That's what a dried up river is. So famously, rivers are indeed wet.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If they're not, then it's not a river.
An arroyo. How would y'all say that? Arroyo.
Wait, spell it again.
Arroyo.
Arroyo. There you go. That sounds better.
You saw Carlos Arroyo played in the NBA.
Okay, there you go. It's a sports guy.
That
That's how
he
you know
did.
it.
That he did. Point guard.
El Arroyo is a restaurant in Austin.
Okay.
Oh, there's also another term for a river. Ephemeral stream. It only flows after a rainfall. Then it's dried up.
All right.
There you go.
Sounds like a flash flood to me.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Go to trashrangers.com. Trashrangers.com to get that roll-off dumpster. 3 different sizes to choose from. They're going to make sure you have the right size every time. Residential, commercial service as well, if you're lucky enough to be in the service area. And if you got any questions, just go to the website, trashrangers.com. You'll see all the information there. Weekly text reminders. Always going to be there with that reliable service. So go to trashrangers.com today. Any more questions about water being wet?
I don't know. Did I just get judged for bringing all this up? It was very relevant to the show.
Yeah, great. So
Not only is the river wet, but water is water.
Water is water.
Is water.
Well, I do have one more thing to add. An intermittent stream is a river that only flows at certain times of the year.
Okay.
So there's a lot of different types of rivers, apparently.
Your favorite river?
Arroyo.
Mississippi.
Red.
The Red River's a good one.
It's a good one. Yeah, thank you. Tay, you got to answer. Your favorite river? Mississippi.
The Mississippi River.
Mississippi, okay.
It's right here.
Going Red River. Separates Shreveport and Bossier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oklahoma and Texas play in that game.
The Red River
Rivalry? Is that what it's now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like the shootout, but we can't say shootout anymore, apparently.
Oh, yeah, it's the Red River Rivalry,
Mm.
which is very hard to say.
Yeah.
Can I finish my thought from the last segment? Because I feel like
Love
I
to.
came off as like one of those people that's like, oh, everybody hates women. No, that's not what I was meaning to say, because he did call out Koki as well. But like,
Danny, him, like, I don't know who you saw, but Danny did call out multiple people.
oh wait, do we want to? Taylor has the video.
I have her explanation.
Okay, sure, go ahead. I don't know if I've seen
This
this.
is, I wake up early in the morning after covering a game late in the night before. Don't want to go too much into my progress or process or logic, but I will say I appreciate everybody's interaction on social media and all of your feedback. There's tons of people that vote on the AP poll, and like, it's not a perfect system, but at the end of the day, like, no matter who you pick, it does even out because there's so many people who vote. And like I said, it's really fun for discussion. It doesn't, probably matter in the end, but I'm glad that people are having a really good time with it. But as far as
I feel like it kind of does matter.
Well, if you have a vote, yeah, I mean, it matters. Like, you want to make sure you're going through, like, everybody's process is different.
Yeah.
But whatever the process is, make sure that you're giving it the full attention that it deserves and needs.
I'm pretty sure she just said she did it when she was drunk. Is that what she
Right, she was like, I was hungover, I had a long night.
Pretty sure. She's like, I did it pretty late at night.
And
Don't
like-
want to really go into details about
I don't
it.
even have an issue
I was pretty wasted.
with the voting. I mean, moving Florida up after a loss is wild, but like, if
That's
you truly
insane.
believe that, that's fine. I thought she was going to get on here and like give a full explanation, everything. She literally was like, I mean, it all evens out. Like, somebody did it right, I did
Right.
it wrong, and then does it
At
really
least
matter?
stand on business.
Does it really matter in the end, guys?
Yeah. Like if you're
come
gonna
on.
move Florida up 2 spots after they lost, at least have a reason for it, other than it doesn't really matter
It
at the
doesn't
end of
matter.
the day. I was hungover. Who cares? Like, it's
But
just.
it's fun for discussion, though.
I mean, I guess it
I
is.
mean,
We are discussing it.
Does she get that interview without doing it? Good for her.
She said it's fun to have a discussion, and
Well,
it doesn't really matter.
But also, she says she appreciates everybody's discussion about it, but then went private on Twitter when everybody was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
All
it's just a bunch of contradictions. Like, that's why I think like most of the heat's coming from not the poll
Yes,
itself.
yeah.
Her reaction to it is awful.
And I don't mean this in like a annoying way, but she does deserve all the heat. But then it gives people so much credence to insult women even more. I don't know.
Like,
y'all
at least
know-
take it a
y'all
little bit
know I'm not
seriously.
one of, right.
A little bit.
Yeah.
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 Don't just throw it against the wall.
And it's well deserved. Like I'm not saying don't talk about it because she's a girl or whatever, but it is deserved.
Hope it was fun.
I just think if you have a vote, like,
Right.
just give it the respect. Like,
I was
don't-
gonna say,
yeah.
like, respect it.
the respect it deserves.
Yeah.
Which, sit
Like a
down,
little
spend
bit.
some time on it.
Just a little bit.
I don't have an AP vote. I'll never have an AP vote, but I do have a Heisman vote.
Right.
And I take it very serious.
As you should.
Like, it is something that, like, I don't ever want to give back. So I want to make sure I do the process right. I don't talk about who I'm voting for beforehand because that's not allowed, so I don't do it. And I watch tape of about 8 to 10 players that I feel like could be in New York.
Mhm.
And I watch them against their best opponents, and I watch tape for about 2 weeks before I decide and I turn my votes in.
Now,
'Cause
can you talk about it after the fact?
Yes, after the fact I can.
Have you talked about it on this show, like your process and?
I know. I don't really think I ever did. Because every time I bring it up, T-Bob's like, well, how do I get a Heisman vote? I'm like, T-Bob, I don't really know.
So, well, let's dive in. Last year.
Yeah.
Who did we vote for?
I went Travis Hunter 1, Cam Scatterboot 2, and Ashton Genty 3.
Is that how it ended up? Like the overall
No,
vote?
Cam Scatterboot didn't even get to New York.
Genty
But-
was, Genty was 2. So,
I thought Cam Scatterboot deserved to be there.
Yep.
He was somebody that I don't want to say single-handedly, it's a team sport, but
We see it this
he
year.
kind of got Arizona State to
he
the
was-
quarterfinal.
Like,
He's
and
awesome.
in that playoff game too, like he was.
You can rally.
You can rally. That's
I mean,
right. Like your vote was definitely right on after the fact.
Yeah.
When you watch that playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Incredible.
what Travis Hunter did was incredible to be able to play both sides of the football at a very high level on a 9-win football team, to be able to retain the knowledge to be able to play both sides of the football, which is something a lot of people don't talk about. So, like, that went into my thought process. You know, like I said, I try to pay respect to the vote that I have. Like,
And you also
I
said
don't know
you're
how
really
many
high
Heisman
on
votes
the
there are, but
the quarterback for Army.
Bryson Daly. Yeah, probably, like, I had a hard time leaving him off my ballot, but you only get 3. Bryson Daly was awesome at Army last year. Remember, Army was like in the conversation of a college football playoff team out of the G5 spot from a year ago. And, you know, they fell just short. They beat Tulane, I believe,
Did he
in the
get any
American
votes?
Championship game. Then they lost Army-Navy.
Did he get some votes?
He got some votes, yeah, for
That's
sure.
awesome.
Like, again, I didn't put him top 3, but it was hard to keep him off.
And now, God bless him, fighting for the U.S. of A.
Yeah, for sure. So, look, again, like, and I don't want to just throw shade at the AP poll. There's some people, I'm sure, that take it exactly as serious as we're talking about. I'm sure there's some people that sit down every single week and they have a process and they've been doing it for 10, 20, 30 years. I actually would like to have somebody on that has an AP vote. I don't know. I know Baton Rouge has, maybe Rabs has one. Maybe we can have him on. He can talk about his process. But like the coaches poll, I don't say this for every coach, but I know a lot of coaches that allow their SID to be the person that votes for their top 25 in the coaches poll. Because look, I'm a coach.
I don't know
Guess
how
what?
much time a
I'm
coach
trying
is-
to get ready for, you know, what blitz are they going to bring this week? Are they going to play quarters or quarter halves? Are they going to run gap scheme or zone scheme when it comes to, like, I'm not worried about 24 other teams in the top 25. That's not the team I'm coaching. So, like, I get it. Like, why do we have it?
I know. And especially now, because, like, head coaches have more to think about now than they ever have because they got roster management to deal with. Like, when usually back in the day, in the good old days, roster was your roster. That's the roster you're going with. Once signing day comes in February, that's it. Now I don't envy the coaching position these days in college football. So they especially don't have an hour to go sit down and really think about the South Florida. If they're going to be are they going to be 18 or 19 in my poll? They don't have that time. So
And to the, like, for them, like, they hadn't, if you're not playing South Florida or you hadn't played a team that, you know, played them and you just so happen to see their tape, like, you're not going to go watch South Florida. If you're, you know, in the Big Ten and it doesn't matter to your bottom line.
that's a good point. But how many AP people are actually going to watch film of everybody either?
Well,
It's just
I was just about to say, like, the AP is made up of different people across the country. Like, does there need to be another poll? Does there be another poll where it's just like national media members? I don't know. I mean, like, my process for getting ready for this show is different than my process getting ready for off campus. For this show, I'm going to be LSU, certainly, like, heavy, and then SEC is going to fill up the rest of it. For the other one, I got to talk about Luke Altmaier in Illinois, right? I got to talk about Sawyer Robinson in Baylor, right? I got to talk about Dan Mullen and what he's doing at UNLV, because it's every team, every conference. So it's a different process. So whatever the process is, like, just make sure that you're giving it the respect that it deserves.
I do agree with her on one thing, though. I agree with her on one thing. At the end of the day, as former, like, players and as players, polls don't matter at all. But for doing stuff like this, talking about it does create drama, which is football.
That's why you do it. That's why they have it.
It creates drama, gives good talking points, gives people something for people to get upset about, to get happy about, false sense of security, and it gives us something to argue about. It's great. That's why sports and football season is the best reality TV show out there. Drama. Hey, speaking of drama, Taylor, have you watched or finished the Dallas Cowboy documentary?
No.
I finished it last night.
How was it?
It was actually pretty good.
Was it?
I actually kind of almost brought a tear to my eye.
Okay, I don't believe you.
I did. Well, I mean, that was the team I grew up with watching. And, you know.
So what you're saying is we've both moved on.
I moved on, like, I made a lot better life decisions when I moved on than you did. Honestly, for the last three and a half months, I thought you were a pretty smart guy. Now I just realize you're dumb.
I will say, it took you a lot longer than most people, so I do appreciate
Fair. Fair. Tip of the cap.
I do appreciate that.
That was the perfect response, the only response. So great job. Yeah, I would recommend it. It was very good. It was like the first episode's a little nauseating because it's like Jerry talking about like how much he loves himself. But after you get past that part,
I've watched the first one.
After you get past that part, it's pretty good.
I haven't watched anything though.
You get into like more like personalities of like the players and the coaches drama between like Jimmy Johnson, and then when Barry Switzer came on board, there was drama between him and Troy Aikman. I never knew about. But yeah,
Troy
it's really good.
Did not like Barry Switzer.
Tell you what,
not a fan.
For like the amount of attention that like concussions got for a long time, Troy Aikman had a lot of concussions, and he still is.
He just threw the ball to the one in the middle.
Throw it in the middle.
There's three of them. Just pick the one in the middle.
But good Lord, football used to be a different game.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Even when we first got like into it, it's like, oh, you can have a 5-man wedge on kickoff return. Cool. Let's go hit that. Here comes the L5. Where am I?
Anyway,
San
go
Diego?
watch it, Taylor.
Great. All right, are you done with Is Water Wet? We're ready. Like when we come back, we got Dr. Stephen Etheridge set to join us. A lot of injuries, lots of injuries to talk about, to discuss, and try to get a timeline on maybe what that rehab process looks like. Also, I want to go around some of the other games in the Southeastern Conference as we start conference play. I know we had one last week with Ole Miss and Kentucky, but everybody going to start getting going here. I want to break them all down. So we've got a lot coming your way. Stay locked in here on OTB.
Off the bench.
And also go to pelicanroof.com. That's a website for Pelican Roofing. Throughout the state of Louisiana, certainly here in the South Louisiana portion, they can help you out. Right? They got locations in Lafayette and in Baton Rouge. Right? Boots on the ground in both. Always doing something in the local communities there as well. But go check out what they can do for you. Go have, look at that instant roof quote. Great tool that they have. Type in your address at your home, at your business. Gives you an idea of what that roof's going to cost you. Speaking of cost, they also have financing options on the homepage of their website. So go there today, pelicanroof.com.
That's right. Offices in Lafayette, offices in Baton Rouge. That means if you decide to get a roof, they will dedicate a project manager to your job specifically, so you get the best attention to detail. And they are the most trusted roofing company in Louisiana, specializing in new roof repairs, gutters, metal roofing, whatever it is. Give them a call. Check out their financing options and go to their website too, pelicanroof.com. See those 5-star reviews right there, pelicanroof.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB. It's Wednesday, 8:15. So our guy, Dr. Stephen Etheridge, joins us again. Doc, how we doing? How we living?
Oh, doing great, doing great.
All right, so unfortunately, we've got a long list of injuries to go over when it comes to teams that we care about. But I want to start with the New Orleans Saints because one of their star safeties had a labrum tear. And we kind of talked about it a little bit, but I wanted to wait to get you in because I had a labrum tear and kept playing, but it was in December. And it's like, okay, well, we got a bye week, and then we had the playoffs, and it's like, we'll worry about that later. But it was December, so it's like, we're not going to have that many games left. Like, we're in the playoffs, but the most we can have is 4 or 5. What's the difference, like, if you have a labrum tear, like, early in the season, certainly when you play a physical position where you're going to be using your shoulder, and how different can the severity maybe of a labrum tear be?
Yeah, when we start talking about labral injuries, it is a can of worms here. You have 2 joints in the body that have a labrum, the hip and the shoulder, so your 2 ball and socket joints. And we're talking about a shoulder here, and the labrum and the shoulder mostly add stability to the shoulder. So it's something that doesn't necessarily work for strength and motion as much as it's stability. So it's inside the shoulder, between the ball and the socket. It sort of adds this cartilage cup that sort of adds support around the shoulder. And the interesting thing with labrums is it's like I said, it's opened this big can of worms here because a lot of labral injuries we leave them alone completely. For what it's worth, I actually tore both of mine in my shoulders.
I never got mine fixed.
My left one I didn't, my right one I did. My right shoulder was very unstable. It would keep sliding out on me, popping out of socket. And depending on how stable the joint is, we see it in pitchers all the time. A pitcher, because of the repetitive use, they'll usually tear their labrum.
Yeah.
And in that scenario, we usually leave it alone unless it's giving them problems. So that's when it gets really tough. But then on the other hand, like you said, if it's earlier in the year and we keep dislocating the shoulder, or even just subluxing it, which is like a partial dislocation.
Right.
So if we keep doing that, you're going to slowly kind of stretch that ligament out more. You're going to stretch the labrum out more, maybe tear it worse, stretch the joint capsule out. And sometimes you even start seeing bone loss. You have the socket and the ball, and if you start rubbing those together so much, that bone starts to erode, and then that's a much more difficult fix. So is it something that you can usually play with? Sure.
Yeah.
Is it something that you should always play with? Probably not. But then there are times it's fine. If you're stable, if you're stable and you're not popping out of socket, and it's just something that over time kind of wore down on you, again, like I said, I've got one in my left shoulder and it never bothers me. It's I can't remember the last time, and knock on wood, it gave me any issues.
You're going to go home and you're going to be like,
it's coming, I'm sure.
Because you said it.
I've been doing a lot of push-ups in studio at breaks, and my shoulders hurt now. Is that two torn labrums probably?
No, it's just you're 40.
It's probably the latter, yeah.
I think that's probably more the case there. So So when you have a labrum, obviously, like if you're going to miss time, it's probably because you had the situation you're talking about where you can't really keep the shoulder in. And I don't know if you've been through that. I know you and I, the positions we play, we've been through that before. And it's not like putting your shoulder back in is not fun. And like after you do it like 2 or 3 times, you're like, all right, I need to find a solution for this.
Yeah, and it's usually, if we have a guy that has this injury, there's a lot that goes into it. One of these themes that probably will come up almost every time we talk about these is severity.
Yeah.
We'll look at the guy, we'll do our physical exam, we'll talk to him, we'll get the MRIs, we'll get the information, and then you have that discussion. And it's really a shared decision making where, there's injuries where we're going to tell a guy, look, you can't play with this. This is, you tear your ACL, I don't want you to destroy your knee.
Yeah.
There's other injuries where it's like,
don't pull a Phillip Rivers and play in the AFC Championship game with no ACL.
Yeah, not a good idea. Not a good idea. But then even there, it's AFC Championship. How many of those do you get to? And we do have those discussions there. And as much as health and safety always come first, there's an injury line that we sometimes are willing to cross.
Right.
If it's a championship week, championship game, maybe I'm going to play with something. And being a former player, I look at it that way as well. And I think that's where some of that is helpful. I'm like, look, I get it. I want to play.
Yeah.
And there's times you got to tell the guy, man, no, you can't play with this. It's all relative. So there's a lot that goes into it. But we talk to the guys. We look at the exams. We do all that. And then we talk about it. We say, what do you want to do? What is safe? We give them the risk. And then we make that decision.
Doc, when it comes to like muscle tears, muscle injuries, if the decision is made for the player to play through the pain and make that decision to, I got a torn labrum or whatever, I'm going to play through it. Like, what is the process? Is the process different between trying to ease that pain and making it more comfortable for that player than it is that's something more something in a joint or structural, an injury with a bone or something like? Is that treatment? Because I remember having an AC joint and it was more like cortisone, lidocaine type, numb the pain. Like, is that the same with the muscle? Can you just numb like that area? Like, what's that treatment like?
Yeah, it's all relative. So it depends on where is the muscle, what is the injury. If we feel comfortable that whatever the injury is, that you can play with said injury and not really jeopardize your overall health in your future. If it's an AC joint,
sure.
If it's something that we can give you medicine for, it's not going to affect your cognition. So we're not going to give you like a painkiller. We're not going to give you a narcotic, but we might say, yeah, take some ibuprofen. We might even do a little lidocaine in some areas where we can numb something up, as long as we feel very safe about it. And even that, we talk to the athlete. We make sure we're all on the same page. But yeah, there are times when it is pain, and there are certain muscle injuries where that is the case. How severe was the injury? Where the injury located? But if it's a big tear, if it's something that's going to, like, again, put you at risk, well then we're not comfortable crossing that line.
All right, so a lot of talk recently, and we actually talked about it last week, high ankle sprains, and there's a lot of different ankle sprains. When you hear like high ankle sprain, that's I was like, why is the high ankle sprain different than a normal ankle sprain?
So yeah, when we have ankle sprains, we break them down. Really, there's 3 areas in the ankle you can sprain. There's a lateral ankle, which is the outside of the ankle, which is the most common. There's the medial ankle, which is the inside of the ankle, and then there's the high ankle. A high ankle sprain is when you have an injury to the ligaments that basically attach the lower shin bone. So it's right above the ankle, hence high ankle. So the tibia and the fibula are the 2 long bones below the knee that go down to the ankle, and they form the ankle joint, at least the top portion of it. Well, there's some ligaments that hold those together, and if you have a high ankle sprain, it's going to be a sprain to one of those ligaments, and sometimes multiple of those ligaments. So the problem is that's a much more high stress area. The way I think of it is if you think of the foot, the top of the foot, which is the talus, is almost like a wedge that pushes up into those 2 bones. And so it's, I think about splitting firewood. You use a wedge to split firewood if y'all have ever done that out there. And that's kind of what's happening when you have that. You already have a partial strain of those ligaments, and if you're pushing that wedge up into them, it's just a much higher risk injury. It's one that takes longer to heal. The reason we all kind of groan is, in general, it's a longer healing process than the others. Now, like everything else, the theme that comes up a lot is severity. How severe is it? Is it a mild? Is it a moderate? Is it severe? Because sometimes if it's severe, we'll even talk surgery. We talked about the tight ropes and the different procedures.
Right.
Those are things that we sometimes do. It comes down to that same discussion where it's kind of a shared decision. We look at the exams, but we also really look at the physical exam in addition to the MRI. So we have the MRI, we have the imaging, but then we say, well, look, what can you do? And
is it a strength? Is it cutting? Is it like burst? Like, is it all the above?
All the above. And honestly, it starts with something as simple as, can you raise up on your foot? That's usually the first thing that you want to see. It sounds very, very, very elementary, but if a guy can raise up on his toes, most of the times it's not a really bad high ankle.
Right.
And we'll see, that's probably the first big test I want to see before we even talk about any of the others. Can you just raise up? And if you can't do that, I'm probably not going to be that comfortable with putting you anywhere near a field.
Right.
But if you can, then we move to the, can you push off? Can you come out of a stance? Can you sprint? Can you cut? And if you can do all those things, especially maybe brace you up, we give a little extra support to the ankle and do those things, then yeah, that's a guy that will usually play. And if you can't, well, we got to see that.
Doc, talk about the different grades and how y'all judge the severity of a high ankle. Because remember, I had a high ankle sprain from the Virginia Tech, which was the second game of the year in 07, the entire season. It's something I fought through. I played with offensive lineman shoes on.
Crazy with those fat ankles, right?
Yeah, and then relax, everybody. They're strong. They're not fat. They're just big. It was actually explained to me that I actually had a crack in one of the, I can't remember if it was a fibia or the tibia, but a high ankle sprain sometimes is a fracture of one of the bones. So is that part of the judge? Just talk about the grades.
Yeah, so typically with grades, it's kind of usually a mild, moderate, severe, or a 1, 2, 3 in that order. Sometimes, you'll hear other injuries where you add some other grading, but most injuries, that's kind of how we break it down. And with the high ankle, a mild would be more of just kind of a stretch and irritation, probably only involving 1 or 2 of the ligaments. When you get more into the moderate, there's probably some partial tearing. With those injuries, usually it's going to be more than 1 of those ligaments. And then a severe is usually going to be a complete tear where you even have some instability usually. You're going to see some widening of the gap between those 2 bones. Those are the ones we're almost always going to fix. And then, yes, sometimes there is a fracture component involved with it. Just because you have a sprain or strain doesn't mean you don't have a fracture and vice versa.
Yeah.
So we look at all of that. If it's a very unstable injury with a fracture, with a lot of tearing, that's something we probably fix. If it's a smaller injury, if we feel like we can stabilize it, if we feel like you can do the things you have to do, if we can see that from you, then that's one that, again, we'll get you out there and we'll work with it. To your point, it's something that probably is not going to
hurt really. I mean, it was like it was a different pain than I'd ever felt.
They're different.
And the stability part was
all
really
my injuries were knee related for the most part.
Right.
It's like, how many times you get a helmet to the knee and it goes the other way? It's like, oh, you got a sprain. It's like, okay, well, what is a knee sprain? I don't really know what that means.
Yeah.
It's like, it feels like there's nothing in there right now.
It just feels terrible.
It just feels awful.
It feels, I don't know, Doc, it feels worse than a sprain. Do you want to check it again? So
yeah,
it's
don't
grade
check it again.
1.
You're not going to like the meniscus you see.
Are we going up in the numbers? So grade 1's mild or grade 1 is like severe?
This DEFCON situation?
Right. So the smaller the number, the less severe.
All right.
So grade 1 is mild.
So, hey,
so
my right ankle, I still have a pocket of swelling on top of my ankle from that injury.
Hey, you can get the exam later, bud.
I know. Can you check it out, Doc?
You gotta go to the clinic, okay?
Hey, Doc, I got this spot on my back.
Well, I mean, okay, is that the same for everything? So, like, we're talking about high ankle sprain. Like, I've talked about knee sprains. I certainly had plenty of those where I'd get a helmet on it and be like, okay, well, is that torn meniscus? Because I know what that feels like. Sure feels like I know it's just a knee sprain. So, like, severity situation, same in the knee?
Typically it is, yes. There's every joint's going to be a little bit different. Everything's going to be a little bit different. But again, I think the first thing we talk about with any injury is how severe. So, if you have a knee sprain, well, which ligament is it? That does affect if we're talking about one ligament versus another. And then we start talking severity. Is it a mild injury? Is it a moderate? Is it severe? And sometimes, even if it's a pretty significant injury, it may not be surgical. Other times, a more mild, a small tear in the meniscus is probably something we're going to have to address.
Right.
So it's all kind of relative.
Gosh, I don't even know if I have any meniscus left.
Yeah, my body hadn't felt the meniscus in a long time.
I had the old microfracture surgery. Can you explain that one to our listeners? Because I try to explain it sometimes, and I don't think I do a good job.
Yeah, so microfracture. So there's basically, when we talk about the knee, you have the chondral cartilage, which is the cartilage that covers the bone. So on each of the 2 bones that form the knee, the tibia and the femur, there's some cartilage that covers those bones. That's chondral cartilage. And when you get a defect in that typically doesn't heal that well. So if you get a little divot or a pop mark or something like that, you're going to have to do something with it usually. Now, all things relative, the body can compensate. But if we're going to try and do something with it, one of the procedures that's been commonly done is a microfracture, where we literally drill little itty-bitty holes into the bone under it. And what you're hoping by doing that is that you stimulate the body. You maybe even get into the bone marrow a little bit. You release some of the bone marrow, some of the stem cells, some of the other things that help heal, recover. And the hope is that some of that cartilage heals. It's not a perfect fix, you know, and that's one thing that we're still falling a little bit short of, is the perfect fix for cartilage injuries. That's why they can be a real bear. But if you make what's there a little bit healthier, if you can make it a little bit thicker, if you can get some degree of recovery there, well, that's better than nothing. And that's kind of the idea with the microfracture.
Yeah, that was fun. It's fun to come back from. I didn't know the rehab was going to be quite what it was off of that. I was thinking, it's going to be a meniscus, and I've had a meniscus surgery and played like 8 days later. It's going to be fine. It was not that.
It's a little different. Well, in part because you got to let it heal. You're drilling those little bitty holes. You got to let it try to heal. At least that's the hope.
Didn't do that.
They don't always.
Didn't do that
Come on,
one.
buddy.
Didn't do
Respond.
that one. All right, there he is. Dr. Steven Etheridge, good enough to join us every single week here on OTB, break down some of the injuries across the sports world. Doc, we appreciate it as always, sir.
Always my pleasure.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back on the other side.
Off the bench.
All right, as we know, the NFL is started. and
Every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. New customers, this one is for you. Bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, score over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code Baton Rouge. That's code Baton Rouge to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus. Physically present in Louisiana. Select parishes only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Licensee partner Golden Nugget Lake Charles. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
At Atmos Energy, our smart choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always. No paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
To legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
That's not possible. Tell me, can you ever restore?
What are you laughing at over there?
Just people in the chat. Man, I can't believe y'all were kind of getting on me. I was trying to get a free exam in here.
I was like, do you just want to throw your ankle up on the table right now?
I'm trying to avoid those copays.
My God, like, hey,
Golly.
so like,
we got Doc in here. I want to get a little checkup.
You know, just by chance, if you sprained your ankle in 2007, 18 years ago, and you still got a little pocket of fluid there, I'm just saying.
I was just making mention of it because I always think it's funny.
Hypothetically,
I got 2 injuries that I still have things from. It's like a gift from the football gods. I take pride in that little pocket of swelling. I was trying to brag.
You also did ask if you had 2 torn labrums. So.
Yeah, true. Trying to get that. I might. 150 push-ups a day.
He might send you a bill.
He might send me a bill. All right, well, you got an opportunity to avoid some copays. You're going to take advantage of it.
No, I think we should take turns. Like every week he comes in, we each ask him about an issue we have.
Yep. Doc, I got this new mole.
This calls for concern.
Specializes in moles.
Should I?
He's not a dermatologist for sure. He's an orthopedic.
Is this a sign of aging or is this like a problem? Like what do I?
Oh, you're a doctor though, right? You know.
So the screw in my hip.
Uh-huh.
Am I gonna have to get it replaced at some point?
Exactly.
Or?
We should. On-air checkups.
Not
right
the
here.
screw in my hip. I feel like it's a little rusty. What are your thoughts?
I do find it fascinating, like all the different grades of sprains and stuff, because I don't know, like when I hear sprain, I'm like, okay, well that means I'm playing. That means I'm good. But not every position's created the same too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I never had a high ankle, and I've always heard like if you have a sprain, that's the worst one that you can have. And all jokes aside, like you've been through that. You had giant ankle braces.
They're giant.
I mean, you really did. Like you had those big.
The
white
inside
ones.
of them was pretty narrow because my ankles are very shapely.
Yeah.
But the outside it was thick. So
but seriously, like what? I never been through that. I had knee sprains, but it's like, hey, sorry, bud, go out.
I know
there.
sprain. Yeah, sprain kind of like
always
makes
hear
people
like, I don't really know about that.
I know. It's kind of like what we talked about a couple weeks ago, turf toe. Like that doesn't sound bad either.
Yeah.
Yeah, all sprains are not created equal. That's for sure. When I had that high ankle, boy, give me 2-3 tight ropes.
I mean, it was Middle Tennessee that you missed, right? In 07?
Mm-hmm.
Then you came back, you said, against South Carolina?
Yep. I mean, but if you remember, like, part of our offense was me running a decent amount.
You had 100 attempts that year.
Yeah, and it was at like 50%. It was with a big old ankle brace and literally offensive lineman shoes for multiple games.
When you say offensive lineman shoes,
yeah,
you had Timberlands on out there, basically?
I had the old shark bottoms.
Not the fat kid shoe.
The 2-for-1s at Academy for sure. That's the ones I have.
No! Did you have to go to the local?
I'm gonna try to pull it up.
Local sporting store to go get some Pee Wee football cleats.
I did, dude. Shark bottoms. That's the only one that big brace that they had, which at that time was like state-of-the-art technology.
That
like
brace was?
That brace was. I remember Marucci had found that brace. Some guy making these braces, and only a couple people had it. And I mean, I don't know what was state-of-art about it. It just looked like a big old piece of plastic. Yeah, it was brutal.
So, look, LSU's gone through some injuries. Had some against Louisiana Tech. Not quite sure.
There you go, bud.
Oh my God, those shoes are wow. You're wearing work boots on out there.
That's an Alabama.
Tay, we got to get you this picture so you can be able to put it up on the screen there. Oh yeah, do you know how to do that?
Good.
It's like all these cords.
It's just this random website that looks like I could pay $5.99 for this picture.
Go ahead, and also go ahead and go to Rouse's and Rouse's.com. We're going to be at Rouse's on Friday, every single Friday during football season, so come hang out with us. Love to have the interaction there. As we said, a lot of people sitting there eating breakfast, listening to the show, get a chance to, talk a little ball between breaks there. So we'd love for you to come hang out with us. Always a lot of fun at Rouse's every single Friday. And right now, if you want to check out the local deals you've got going on, just put your zip code in. It's going to pull up the closest Rouse's to you, and you can go and check out those deals and take advantage of those deals. Do we have your giant work boots? He does not. Okay, we will fix the technology, and we'll have those for you. We've still got a lot coming your way here. We're going to continue on OTB on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
Just give him the thumbs up. Go to getgordon.com. Getgordon.com is the website. Gordon McKernan at Injury Attorneys, right? You still got the billboard contest going on right now. So you've got that if you want to take care of that. If you want to enter your design into it, right?
Yeah,
and you want to drive around town, you want to see yourself on a billboard. Also, you can see what they can do for you in the courtroom. Getgordon.com, past client results, all that right there. Anywhere in the state of Louisiana, get Gordon and get it done.
That's right. If you've been injured, whether it's a car accident, whether you've been injured at work, on the job site, whatever it is, call the people that you know. That Louisiana Trust has been helping people in Louisiana for a long, long time get what they deserve. So if you've been injured, give them a call. That's 888-8888. It doesn't matter where you are in Louisiana. That is the phone number. Get on the G team. Be a part of it. GetGordon.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
At Atmos Energy, our Smart Choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on his shirt. You don't believe his stories. You know that there are lies. Bad as you are, you stick around, and I just don't know why. If I was your man, baby, you never worry about what I do. I'd be coming home back to you every night, doing you right. You're the type of woman. Deserve good fame. This for the diamonds. A head full of rain. Baby, you're a star. I just wanna show you you are. You
All right, welcome back in. It is Off the Bench. Do we have? Oh, you unplugged, so we don't even have a. Do we have your ankles?
Oh yeah, I think did I plug back in?
God, your giant cleats. Oh,
Here, I'll plug back in.
Wait, why'd you unplug in the first place? That's why we took a break, like on time.
Hey, everybody just needs to relax. Catching a lot of persecution.
All right, while you're looking it up, I want to remind our friends about Go Tommies. Geaux, Tommies with a Y. GoTommies.com is the website. Sorry, Taylor. Taylor, you're good. GoTommies.com is the website. You'll clearly see the difference there. Gallery of work. Also, remember, they can customize your job. Hang the banners every single year. Year after year after year. They win awards, including 2025 in the Advocate, Best Windows, Tommy's, Windows, Doors, and Siding. GoTommies.com. All right, we good to go? My God.
I mean, it's connected. I'm waiting for him to pull up the picture.
Yeah, I lost it. I deleted it.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
We said that's what we were doing coming back.
I just didn't think it was as cool as...
Googling pictures of yourself is objectively really funny.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm trying to Google fat pictures, and I can't find it.
Oh, my God.
That's like I just look too good in most of these.
Yeah, my ankles look too good. That's exactly right.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, no.
It's over.
No. Oh, my God. Yeah, you crashed and burned.
Did I?
Can you leave early?
Yeah, okay, sure. If you want me to.
I think you need to get out of here. I think you need to kindly leave.
I'm going to beat it.
I do.
But seriously, I'm leaving.
Yeah, he's not.
I
a
actually
Foxhole
really
guy.
am. I am a Foxhole guy. I have some high business I got to attend to. I got to go provide the world with incredible hydration.
What do you have to do?
Huh?
What do you have to do?
I got a little show. Got a little expo I'm going to set up. Slinks in my high.
You hawking my high. Got my high here.
Got my high here. Hey, my high.
Is that like that kind of show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. For
Right.
sure. Oh, yeah.
People
we
walking
go set up.
by and you're like, hey, you like hydration?
No. You like hydration? You're going to love this.
I mean, seriously, is that what we're doing here?
No, we're going to set up we got a little trade show we're going to set up. So we will be, pretty much we go and we give samples. We talk about the product. We give the product away and good opportunities.
All right.
Good opportunities.
Is it open to the public?
It is not.
Wow.
It's a private event.
Whoa.
But you know what is welcome to the public?
No, I don't.
Going to Rouse's and buying my high. Or going to our website, signing up for a little subscription service. You can get like a monthly delivery. Don't have to just click it and forget it.
I think somebody's used that before. I don't think you can
No,
use
this
that.
is the first time I just coined it. Can I trademark that?
No, I don't think that's not.
But I am sorry. I don't like to leave. I almost thought about just shutting down the whole company so I could stay this hour. But I decided that probably wasn't smart.
Yeah.
Last 10 years of my life dedicated to it. 9, really.
I'm dedicated to this show.
I'm dedicated too.
Just not as much.
You should call in from the other.
Should I call in?
Yeah. You can FaceTime us.
Okay. It's about a 30-minute drive, though, so by the time I get to my car.
Yeah, but you FaceTime us on the way there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not
do you have
that's
that
not
thing?
safe, though.
Well, but do you have that thing that you put?
I don't. I used to, the little magnet.
Yeah.
I know. That was awesome. I need to get that back. But then I found myself, like, doing too many things. I wasn't being a safe driver. So just remember out there, if you're driving around, don't look at that phone. It can wait.
Unless you're looking up My High.
Unless you're looking at myhigh.com right there.
And putting it in
Filling
order.
out-
Putting
filling out
people-
yeah, you just drive with your knee. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Oh.
Don't do that. Don't get a gambling problem, and don't drive with your knee. Intact.
That's great advice.
Well, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. Speaking of that, the NFL has started, and every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, grab over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season starts now. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Baton Rouge. That's promo code Baton Rouge. You get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of $5 or more. So, in partnership with DraftKings, the crown is, guess what? It's yours.
Is it?
Yep.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER, 21 plus, physically present in Louisiana, select parishes only, eligibility restrictions apply, licensing partner, Golden Nugget Lake Charles, bonus best expires 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos, NFL Sunday ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Well done.
Nailed it.
Flash.
I know. I was not
All right,
going to leave
so
this show without doing that.
In hour number 3, we are going to have Dear Delandra. We're going to have NFL Bachelor. We're going to go around the SEC, break down some of the other matchups outside of LSU and Florida. So we do have a big hour number 3 coming your way. Go ahead and get those Dear Delandra questions inside the Bayou for chat, and we'll do that probably at 9:15. We'll give you some time to get those questions in. Again, how many teams are we eliminating? 3 today?
Who cares?
6.
Oh, 6.
I'm so happy. I'm missing this segment today.
The Final Four.
So fired
the
up.
Final Four today.
All right, the Final Four of Taylor's new NFL team that he can root for because he's given up on the Cowboys. We've got all that coming your way. Hey, Flynn, go fly a kite. Get out of here,
Drink
pal.
my high.
Take a hike. We got this.
Off the bench.
Good luck.
And also, K to Z Blinds has you. KTOZBlinds.com. K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Been doing it since 2004. When you go to KTOZBlinds.com, you'll see in the top right corner, Baton Rouge, Lafayette on the North Shore. They service your area. And really throughout the state of Louisiana, just call Brandon, have that conversation with him. Right? So if you're in Alexandria right now listening to us on ESPN Alexandria, like we're talking to you. They can help you out. So have Brandon Barton and the team come out to your space. Again, interior, outdoor living, sometimes both, and you don't even know it, but they know it. KTZBlinds.com.
That's right. K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. And why the outdoor? Because they have exterior motorized screens so that turn your outdoor living space into really an extension of your home. Open those doors, put those screens down with a click of a button, and by God, it feels incredible. Even in the heat, it still is about 20 degrees cooler than it is outside, and it is incredible. So call them and ask them about it today. KTZBlinds.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, They cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, Ice Cubes.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Wednesday, September 10th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 91. In hour 3 of today's show, we'll have Dear Delandra coming up at 9:15, the latest edition of our NFL Bachelor as we try to find a new NFL team for yours truly. And we'll close this thing out with Ask the Bench. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Goal!
Live from downtown Baton Rouge, it's Off the Bench.
Back in hour number 3 of OTB. Jake Alondra Tate here with you. Flynn did have to really go. Like, that wasn't the bet. He had to go. He has a big My High event. And so it's going to be us 3 here for the last hour. We've got Dear Delandra. We've got NFL Bachelor as well. We've got a lot to get to when it comes to games across the SEC. It is a big week in the Southeastern Conference. A couple of random games like Oklahoma traveling to Temple. Yes, you heard that right. That game's going to be played in Philly. It's going to be at Lincoln Financial. We talked about that game in the offseason. Not really sure why Oklahoma is doing that. Like, you'll have a team go play somebody that's considered a lesser opponent on the road, but a lot of times it's because, like, if LSU goes and they play, let's say they play in Houston, right, and they play a Rice. Okay, well, that's because Houston is a gigantic LSU alumni base, and that one makes a lot of sense. You could really pick your game, right? You could go different places that you'll travel to because Alabama went and played South Florida and Tampa. And Coach Saban's like, look, because like Florida and Tampa is like a big recruiting area for us, and so we wanted to have a game down there. So that one doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't know that there's a lot of recruiting pipelines from Norman, Oklahoma to Philly, but that game's going to be played in Philly. You've got South Alabama and Auburn and Jordan-Hare. You've got Wisconsin and Alabama. This one in Tuscaloosa. Wisconsin's 2-0. It's not like a very smooth 2-0. They've played 2 lesser opponents, and Wisconsin just not what we've known them to be over the last couple of decades there. Alabama, though, a 21.5-point favorite. That line, I mean, that's a big line. This game, if you remember last year in Camp Randall, it wasn't what the final score looked like. Like, it was actually like a close game. Alabama pulls away late. Do we think Alabama covers 3 touchdowns and a hook?
No, I do not. I mean, I think they win by 14-17, somewhere in there. I don't think they cover. I mean, I don't think they win this game by 22. That's not happening.
I mean, I guess it's an opportunity for them. I mean, after everybody talked about them in week 1, look, you beat Louisiana Monroe 70-0. Like, I'm not going to give you a lot of points for that, but it is Wisconsin. Even though they're not up to the standard, like, you have an opportunity, I guess, to get back on track here. Wisconsin just under Luke Fickell has not been the team I thought they would be. They tried to go air raid, which why would you go air raid? You've had like 15 incredible running backs in the last 20 years, but that's what they try to do. Now they're trying to kind of regroup after they made the decision to go to the dairy raid. So we'll see if that's competitive. I don't think it's a 21.5-point game, Wisconsin, even though they're on the road. But it's an opportunity for Alabama to try to get back on track because, again, I'm not going to give you any credit for Louisiana Monroe and winning 70-0. You've got Louisiana Lafayette traveling to Como to take on Missouri. You've got Arkansas and Ole Miss, which I think is probably the most underrated game in the league this weekend. It's in Oxford. Ole Miss is a 6.5-point favorite. And I know Arkansas hasn't played anybody, but still they've put up 52 and 56 against Alabama A&M and Arkansas State. Taylor Green last week, throwing the ball, running the ball. He is a playmaker. I actually think the Hogs have a real opportunity, even though this game is in Oxford, to go win this game. Like, I'm not surprised the line's not a big line because Arkansas right now, offensively, they're really hitting. Bobby Petrino has the offense cooking right now. And, again, I don't care about the opponent. Just go watch the tape right now, and Taylor Green is doing an awesome job. I actually think Arkansas might pull off the upset.
They got a shot. I mean, Green leads the SEC in touchdown passes right now. And a lot of people are going to say, okay, well, we know that about Taylor Green, right? He makes a lot of flash plays. He makes a lot of mistakes. It's 10 touchdowns to 2 picks right now, and he's completing 72% of his passes. Like, I don't really care who you're playing. Those numbers this early in the season is pretty good. I mean, look at Garrett Nussmeier. He has 2 touchdown passes this year. And we all think that he's played really well so far. Like, Taylor Green's numbers off the charts right now.
All right, I'm going to ask Alondra about this game. I think it actually could be the game of the week. And I understand that we've got ranked on ranked Texas A&M and Notre Dame. I know Florida, LSU, Georgia, Tennessee, another ranked on ranked. That's where College Game Day is. And so, like, I think Tennessee is certainly in a much better spot than I thought they would be in. Georgia's still a favorite on the road. Tennessee a home dog. But I'm going to ask Alondra about this one. Vanderbilt and South Carolina. She already knew. Yeah. She already knew where I was going to go. South Carolina at home, Williams-Brice Stadium under the lights. It's going to be electric. Diego Pavia is going to be talking as much ish as you possibly can talk. South Carolina's a favorite in this one, but this game has the real opportunity to be completely wasted the entire game.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting because we talked about this when they went to go face Virginia Tech. Like, it was at Virginia Tech. That stadium is, it's always it has some juice to it. Kind of hard to play in a night game, but we were like, Diego kind of thrives in that environment a little bit. South Carolina kind of struggled versus Virginia Tech when they faced them. And Vandy did in the first half, but then they come back and beat them, score 44 points, I think is what it ended up being. But I feel like this is going to be a very interesting game because of Lenore Sellers. And this is probably, besides Virginia Tech, the most difficult one that they've had so far versus Vanderbilt, or like the most competitive one that they've had. I know it's week 3, but still.
They both play Virginia Tech.
Right.
And so it's kind of cool that you got a sample size.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because they won 24-11 versus Virginia Tech.
Very clunky.
Yeah.
Neutral site game.
Yeah. And now, granted, Vandy did let them score more because I think it ended up being, 44-22? The final score? 44-20.
44-20. Remember, Vandy, I think, shut them out in the second half.
Yeah.
And Vandy just
it was the second half where they came back, and
it
was just – so I like taking Vandy to cover in that game, if anything.
It's going to be an incredible environment. But I think you know like this better than I do, like because we've talked about it.
Yeah.
And Diego Pavia, I think, actually prefers it to be on the road and everybody, like, doubting him.
Mm-hmm. I think that gives him so much
he's talking so much trash.
Yeah. I think it just motivates him to prove everybody wrong. And I don't know. I like them to cover. I would even, if you want to put like a little juice on it, I would take the money line.
I'd at least I'd be okay. It's 5.5. I'd be okay teasing it down to 3.5 for sure.
Yeah. I think it was.
It feels like a field goal game. Like
hold
on. I screenshot it and sent it. Go ahead, Taylor, because I'm going to find it.
This is trouble for South Carolina.
Yeah.
I mean, look, coming into the season.
I agree.
I had real concerns about Lenore Sellers as a passer. I get everyone wants to say, well, let's look at the end of last season. Okay, he beat Clemson 17-14, didn't have a touchdown pass, and then he lost in the bowl game. You look at what he's done this year, 60% completion, but 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then on the ground, he He has 21 carries for 48 yards. That's against 0-2 Virginia Tech, and that's against South Carolina State. He didn't look good passing in either game. Now, he hit the long touchdown to Nick Harbor against Virginia Tech, which was a great pass.
Yeah,
but
double post on quarters.
Right.
Yeah.
By and large, like, he was 50% for 90 yards at the halftime of that Virginia Tech game. He hasn't looked good. And on the flip side of things, Diego Pavia kind of has looked good, and the guy's a gamer. Like, this is a problem spot for South Carolina.
I'm with Tay. It does feel like it's a problem. And I thought the line moved, but it's been 5.5. But I was also, because I was looking at this the other day. You mentioned Georgia and Tennessee. Georgia's the favorite. It's 3.5. But I feel like, not to sound like one of those people, but I feel like the analytics kind of favor Tennessee a little bit in this one. And I get that the Vegas is setting the lines off of that, but I like Joey Aguilar.
He's been
Josh
great.
Heupel's
535
offense.
yards
Yeah.
through 2 games, 5 touchdown passes. He's been very efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's been my biggest wrong.
Yes.
Has been Tennessee. I didn't think they were going to be. I didn't think they were going to be bad, but I thought they were going to be like 8-4, maybe like even a 7-5, and trying to not have a rebuild by any means, but just have a down year because they lost so much. The whole quarterback situation, losing Imaliava like 11th hour and then some, and then you got to go find a quarterback, and it's like, well, sure, we'll trade you your quarterback, and he got there super late, but it's credit to Josh Heupel.
Yeah.
I mean, they have been super efficient.
You know, it's funny. We were talking about how much of a dud the Week 2 slate was. This one's sneaky good. We haven't even mentioned my favorite game of the weekend, Clemson going to Georgia Tech. Like, that is a game
Oh,
that
yeah,
Clemson
for sure.
is
I was
not
staying in
going
the
to roll
SEC
over.
here, but if you asked me, like, game of the week,
That's my favorite one.
Styles make fights.
Yeah.
And Georgia Tech style is haymakers all day long.
One,
Like,
LSU
that's the only style they
LSU
know.
bullied Clemson on the line of scrimmage. Georgia
Without
Tech
question.
can do the same thing.
Oh, Georgia Tech can bully Clemson. If Clemson doesn't change their ways, that vaunted defensive line that I kept hearing about and I never saw on tape, and I was like, don't know. Like, you keep telling me Peter Woods is going to be a top 5 draft pick. I'm not taking him top 5. I'm trying to find the game. I watched the SMU ACC championship game. I watched the South Carolina game. I watched the Texas game. I don't know where it's at. It hadn't been there in the first 2 weeks. I can tell you that either.
Yeah.
Like, Georgia Tech is somebody that will bully a bully, and Clemson's been no bully. And I promise you, Georgia Tech is going to give you every ounce of everything they've got in this game. I know their head coach well. I know their defensive coordinator extremely well. That's just who they are, and that's how they play. Will you be more talented in certain positions? Yeah, you will. But what if you struggle with getting punched in the mouth?
Yeah.
And Georgia Tech's going to throw haymakers all game long. If Haynes King can stay healthy, which he basically got a bye week last week against Gardner-Webb. He didn't have to play a whole lot. They won by a bazillion.
Yeah.
If he stays healthy, Clemson's in some trouble. And this is in Bobby Dodd as well.
Yeah, they are, because they have a solid defense we've talked about, and then their ability to run the football, not just Haynes King. I mean, Jamal Haynes is a really good running back.
Yeah.
He's averaged almost 100 yards a game this year. They struggle with Caden Durham, and I think Jamal Haynes is on that level as well. They're going to struggle in this game.
There's a lot of underdogs this week that I like. Georgia Tech being one of them.
9.5.
Yeah.
That number's wild to me.
Yeah, it is.
Like, somebody's going to have that in the pontoon parlay. I don't
There's a few that I'm dabbling in my head already.
Well, let's hear it out.
Well, that one,
is there another
Clemson,
one?
Georgia Tech.
Okay.
I like the Vandy play also.
I don't mind the Vandy. Yeah, I don't mind the Vandy play.
Also, I understand.
It feels like a field goal game.
Yeah, I understand that Miami and Carson Beck look really, really good right now, but so does USF.
Was that 17.5?
17.5. It opened at 18.5. So it's gone down 1, but like I kind of like them to cover that game.
Yeah.
Byron Brown is a gamer.
He's
that
a
dude,
baller.
he seeks out contact in the open field as a quarterback. I mean, week 1, he was dropping his shoulder, running over guys at the goal line when he didn't even need to. He's a different type of quarterback.
So, like, we're not going to play it like here on this show, but South Florida's mindset is so good right now. Like,
yeah,
they truly they believe that they should be where they're at, and like they don't consider it an upset. So we had Mac Harris on from South Florida. He had 10 tackles, a sack, and a tackle for loss against Florida. Dude's a baller. He blew me away. It might have been the most impressive interview I've ever done with any student athlete.
Yeah.
It was his mindset and the way he talked about it. They have like 30-something seniors on the team. He's like, we've been waiting for this. Like, we thought it would happen last year. It didn't. We got humbled, and we went back to work, and his mindset was incredible. So, like, they're not scared to go into Miami. They just went into the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Hard Rock Stadium's never going to be confused for the swamp, and they just were victorious. I don't know that they win the game outright, but 17.5 points?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that spread, like, I like them to cover it. I don't know if they'd win outright, but 17.5 is pretty.
Big number.
It's a pretty big number.
That whole
they beat 2 ranked teams
program
too.
is believing right now. I saw an interview after the game against Florida, and look, these are fans. They're not on the field making plays. I get that, but a Florida guy was walking around doing interviews after the game, and he was like, "Okay, you just beat us. What's up?" And he's like, "We don't care anything about Florida. Like, we got Miami next. we want to run this state. Like, we don't care. Florida's not the end goal. We got Miami next." And I'm like, for a small school to have that kind of mindset, that sticks with me a little bit. They are a tough out.
Yeah, I look forward to that game. I'm looking forward to it. I think South Florida is a great story, but they've earned all the things that we've talked about with them. And they certainly right now are in the driver's seat to get that G6 playoff spot. So, yeah, Miami, 17.5 points. That's a big, big number. One more I want to talk about before we get to Dear Delandra when we come back. Texas A&M Notre Dame. That game is in South Bend, Indiana. It's going to be a tough road challenge for the Aggies. Both teams obviously, ranked. Notre Dame loses to Miami, but still ranked in the top 10. Texas A&M comes in at 16. Notre Dame 6.5-point favorite right now. Do we think the Aggies can go up and beat the Golden Domers?
I think they cover it for sure. Marcel Reed, 8 touchdowns in 2 games. Notre Dame, CJ Carr hasn't really looked that great. And again, this was a game that Notre Dame won in Kyle Field last year, which was an absolute dogfight. So there's a little bit of revenge factor there as well. I don't know if they win it, but I think they definitely cover 6.5.
I don't know enough about Texas A&M to have an opinion because, I haven't really paid attention
outside
to
of
them.
Ended up 8-4.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a given.
Yeah.
That's
probably one of the
inevitable.
4.
Right. So.
Great opportunity for them. I don't think Notre Dame looked as bad as people think in that Miami game. I actually think Miami played really, really well.
Miami's just really
Did
good.
they not play last weekend?
No, they only played one.
Okay.
Yeah, they were off. And look, this game's why I said Notre Dame of the teams that were in the top 10 to have an opportunity to finish outside the top 25. Because if you lose to Miami, then you got A&M. You lose those 2 games, it's gonna be tough to climb back. But
because they don't really have anybody ranked after that.
Yeah, the schedule,
Yeah, they got Purdue, maybe Arkansas if Arkansas can.
If Arkansas beats Ole Miss,
yeah.
Wait.
And they might lose that game.
Notre Dame has an easy schedule?
If you could believe it.
They played Miami and A&M to start off.
That's fair, but then the rest of it
is... when they scheduled Miami, they didn't know they were going to be good.
Well, that's probably part of their ACC.
Yeah.
You have to play, 5 games, I believe? I believe they play 5 games.
I think I'm going to make whatever we bet on the pontoon parlay, I'm going to bet that. I'm going to do the pontoon parlay, but I'm going to add a Canelo Crawford leg, and then I'm going to add a UFC leg.
Yeah.
And then I might add some NFL stuff in it.
Okay. All right. Why not? Absolutely. Get
make
chaotic.
Just a huge parlay.
Yes. All right. We will step away, and when we come back, we'll have a little Dear Delandra here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com. That is a website for Gulf Coast office products. And we tell you all the time, it is not just about documents anymore. It's about managing and hosting the information your company needs to grow and thrive in the years ahead. And so you go to the website and you can find out all the information. You can find the contact information, obviously in New Orleans, in Baton Rouge, in Mandeville, in Lafayette, but also what kind of industries are they going to be able to help you out with? Like law firms, engineering firms, schools and universities, bank and finances, hospitals and medical services, right? So we're talking about big businesses that this is a lifeline for you. You got to have these documents and you got to have them when you need them. And that's why Gulf Coast Office Products is there for you. And when you get that contact information that we're talking about on the bottom of the website, right, you're talking to a human. You're talking to the human that can get you the help that you need. is what separates them from everybody else. Go to the website today, gcopnet.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Tarina. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB on this Wednesday morning. It is now time for one of my favorite segments, a little Dear Delandra.
Delandra.
It's just so dumb. Like, I cannot even deal with that. Okay, so if you remember a couple weeks ago, we had a Dear Delandra question.
Yeah.
Where one of our listeners said that he dropped his kid off at pre-K.
Right.
And the assistant teacher, I think it wasn't like the teacher, but the assistant teacher ended up being his ex-girlfriend that he was almost engaged to.
Right.
So pretty serious relationship. And his wife didn't know about this girl. And she also at the time did not know that that was his ex. And I think she still doesn't know. I think our advice was like, hey, man, you got to tell her.
Yeah.
You got to tell her, because then it's going to just not go well. So he provided us an update on this situation. His son's pre-K assistant teacher wife and him have talked to her more than they'd like. She's divorced. and works at the school to get a tuition discount, still never told wife. So his wife still does not know that the kid's pre-K assistant teacher is is the ex-girlfriend. So
do we think that he's like,
I'm gonna give him this song, by the way.
Now, Alondra, he's probably too far. Like,
you're a little too,
is it
far
worse?
in there.
Is it? I'm asking you. Like, I don't know the answer.
So
is he too far now? Like, now it's just got to be like.
I feel like maybe it's a little too, like, you at this point. 2 weeks ago, we told you, hey, you need to tell her for this reason, because now. Come on, man.
Turn this up a little bit. Yeah.
So
this is probably not going to go well for you.
No.
It's going to be, I mean, you know,
I
Usher.
think he's good. I think he's good.
Do you think he's good?
I think he's good. Well, first off, I was the one that said don't tell her at all. I say deny until you have a reason not to. But he already said they've talked to her more than he'd like. If it ain't been brought up now, chances are it's probably not going to get brought up. Just lay low.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at this point, y'all have interacted with her so much.
She ain't bringing it up.
That I don't think that you should tell her now.
Well, now.
Because
and now it's going to come out.
Well, she's not.
It's going to happen.
She's not going to face any of the repercussions that he is. But it's going to be awkward for her too. She doesn't want that. It's not going to come out.
It's going to come out.
It
always does.
Just leave it alone.
Ooh, that's bad advice.
Well, I feel like
you messed up. Like, you should.
Yeah, you should have told her in the beginning.
Oh my God.
Guess what? That is my old ex.
Hey, listen. You know Jennifer. No, not Mary, not the main teacher.
Yeah.
Jennifer. You know her? Look, here's the deal. We dated. Right. How serious did it get? I don't really remember. It's a long time ago. Did we almost get engaged? Some are saying, but I'm not saying it. Some are saying. We dabbled. And it's a long time ago. It's not going to be an issue. Just wanted you to know. And that's it.
Right.
Now.
A heads up.
Ooh.
Right, because at first it could have just been just a heads up. Like, hey, just let you know. Or it didn't even have to be like that. Just know, hey, can you believe our son's assistant teacher, I used to date her way back in the day. Can you believe? What a small world.
Yeah.
What a small world. Like, that's all it could have. That's all it had to be at first. Now, this is what's going to happen. You don't tell her. Somehow it comes to light. Your wife finds out that not only did y'all date back in the day and y'all almost got engaged, but she is now divorced.
Ooh.
And you didn't tell her that. So now it's going to look a little more sketchy that you did not tell your wife that you used to date this divorced teacher.
Hey, didn't you have lunch with Lil Johnny last week? Oh, that's weird. You never had it before?
Yeah.
Why'd you have lunch with Lil Johnny?
Right. I will say.
So I think at this point, don't tell her.
Yeah, no, don't tell her.
Oh.
But if it comes out, look, I'm not advising to gaslight anyone, but maybe that plays here and be like, I didn't even recognize her. She doesn't look good anymore. Like, it's kind of rough going for her. The divorce has got to her. Play your way out of it.
But what if she's cute?
Right.
I mean, that's a problem. But look, it just be like, she didn't look like she used to, all that. So
I feel like Confessions is the perfect song for that.
I do too.
But that was pretty much the only.
Because if I'm going to tell it, I got to tell it all.
You got to tell it all.
Damn near cried when I got that phone call.
Ooh.
All right. Good luck.
Real quick one, Dear Delondra, I'm hosting almost 50 people for our friend's engagement party. Should I do brisket tacos? Absolutely. 50 people is a lot, though.
I got a song you can play for that.
What?
It's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
Hell
Hey.
yeah. That is a good one.
I mean,
But I mean, that was pretty much the only one that I felt like we should address on the show.
Yeah,
today.
that is like some real Dear Delondra
Follow
stuff.
up is a good one, too.
Wait.
Oh.
Dear Delondra, I forgot I wrote this one. How many you are the most worthless MFers I've ever seen can you drop on 10 you flag football kids asking for a friend? I mean, I feel like you could drop quite a few, unless the parents get mad.
Man, how many can you drop from your team? You're pot committed. They signed up. They paid that registration, Bo.
Right.
They got uniforms and everything.
They knew what it was.
Yep. So I think maybe, it's coaching. It's coaching. It's on me or whoever that coach is. I like my team.
Right.
I don't know who that coach is.
I think it builds character.
Hopefully it's not Flynn. Yeah. Look, we're 8-9. We're playing a 10-year-old league. Builds character. Got to go through the suck.
Okay, well, he's like the Gulf South, the one who started all this. He's in the comments making it maybe a little worse. Yeah, she hasn't aged much in the looks department.
Oh, my God.
Would be a great catch for any single guy.
Oh, no. You better stop right now.
Digging the hole deeper and deeper.
What are you doing, Gulf? No.
Your wife going to find out what your YouTube username is.
Richard.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Richard on there. Or Richard, depending on if it's his last name.
True.
Depending.
Yeah, he keeps digging that hole a little deeper and deeper.
Well, you're screwed.
Yep.
Yep.
Sorry, bud.
Sorry about it.
We tried to help you at first.
We got a couch in our office. You can sleep on it. It's fine. All good. Fantastic job, Delandra. Great advice.
Thank you.
As always. All right, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we go from Dear Delandra to the NFL Bachelor as Tay deletes some teams off his list. The Packers were yesterday. Will there be another bombshell tonight? We'll see here on NFL Bachelor.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com. When you go to the website, check out all they can do for you. So whatever your needs are, whatever your family's needs are, they're going to be able to be met over at All-Star because they have something for everybody. So multiple midsize SUVs, multiple sedans, multiple hybrids, multiple trucks, multiple of a lot of your favorite vehicles, right? Also, Sequoia full-size SUV, Sienna minivan, something for everybody. And look, you can customize that vehicle. Murdered Out Mini's in Chicago now. So if you want to have the Murdered Out Mini in Baton Rouge, you'll be one of one. If you want to have the Stormtrooper 4Runner, you won't be one of one. You'll be one of two that I've seen. All right, they can customize your vehicle to what you're looking. Right, whatever aesthetic that you want, they can make that happen. Whatever feature that you want, they can throw it in, right? So go check it out today. Go buy new. Go check out all the leases they have. That's what I currently do with the Highlander. Go check out the rental process. All that can be found on their website, allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com.
When it comes to pipe fabrication, time is money. And at River Parish Contractors, we make every second count. Our 36,000 square foot shop is ready to take on your projects right now. With experienced welders, precise fittings, and fast turnarounds you can trust. Whether it's a single custom spool or a full-scale run, we have the capacity and the skill to keep your job on schedule. Call us or visit rpcontractors.com for your quote. That's rpcontractors.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile bank.
Whoa. Do 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 do. Yay. Yeah.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
It was about 5 minutes ago when I seen the hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here on this Wednesday morning. Before we get to a little NFL Bachelor, I want to remind you about our friends over at Boudreaux's Electrical. Go to the website, boudreauxelectrical.com right now. Over 80 generators in stock, ready to go. So I know that we've already had activity in the Gulf, but that does not mean it's too late, because they're going to come to your house, your place of business, whatever, wherever you're looking to get that whole home generator, and they're going to be able to slab it and install it, and you are going to be ready with the ultimate peace of mind. So go to the website today, find that contact information in Baton Rouge on the North Shore. Boudreaux'sElectrical.com is the website. All right, let's turn it over to our guy, Tay, as he is finally realized he needs to support another NFL team. And we are getting rid of a lot of teams today as we try to get to Friday, where he selects his new NFL franchise. Tay, take it away.
Yeah, much like the teacher of Gulf South's kid, I am single and ready to mingle. I have had my heart broken one too many times by those mean Dallas Cowboys, and I am on the market. And, we've went through a lot of dates. We've met some great individuals. We've met some not so great individuals. We have 10 teams, but unfortunately we got to cut it down to 4. Then we'll go 2. Then 1 will be our winner. We got 10 teams, and right now, the one I want to eliminate, the LA Rams. Get them out of here. Look, I like LA, the Rams, Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford I've always been a fan of, but you're too pretentious in LA. There's too much room for issues, right? I don't want the paparazzi all up on our relationship.
Okay.
I don't need all that. Had a little bit of that in Dallas. They're out of here. It's too glitz and glam for me. I want something a little bit more low-key. So the Los Angeles Rams have been eliminated.
Okay.
The Detroit Lions. Their road has come to an end.
Okay, I thought maybe they make it to the finals.
I like Dan Campbell. I love Jared Goff. I think he's one of the more underrated quarterbacks in the league. The problem is, when I had my date with the Detroit Lions over the weekend, there was just a lot of uncertainty. It didn't really seem like which direction they were going to go. Was this going to turn into a long-term relationship, or are we going to get broken up with in 2 weeks? I don't know. There's a lot up in the air. I need something a little bit more stable. So the Detroit Lions are out of there as well. The San Francisco 49ers. I never know what I'm going to get. When healthy and when in a good mood, they are a lot of fun. You can go anywhere with them. You can have a great time. But the mood swings are just a little bit too much for me, Jake. They're hurt all the time.
Yeah.
They're always in their emotions.
It's
I never know
either
who's
Super
going to be on the
Bowl
field.
or bad season.
Kyle Shanahan, just as many double-digit losing seasons as he has playoff appearances. It's just too hot and cold for me. A little bit of bipolarness going on there. I don't need it. It's not good for a healthy relationship. So the San Francisco 49ers have been eliminated. These last 2 were tough.
No.
Unfortunately, the powder blue and gold, the Chargers have been eliminated.
Shut up, Taylor.
I like the Chargers, but again, they are no longer in San Diego. They are in L.A. now.
Kinda.
Kind of the same thing with the Rams, though. Now, they're taking a back seat to it, but what happens if the Chargers get big? Does their head and does their ego get a little bit too big for me?
I knew you didn't have
just
grit.
don't know.
I knew it the whole time.
Justin Herbert, great player. Lad McConkey, awesome a year ago. I don't know if they're going to outgrow me.
Like T-Bob said, their best receiver is tiny, and he's also a little white fella.
His name's Lad.
Right? He does not look like an NFL player. Ladarius looks like his jersey did not get tailored, but he's still out there balling.
Yeah.
No, look,
And you're just gonna hate on
the
that?
boom.
For right now, they're a great fit. I just need somebody long-term as well, and I don't know what that looks like. I feel like the Chargers are going to outgrow me, and maybe I will hold them down because I'm not used to winning. So that's actually
That's a
the thing.
stupid move.
It's a me, not you type of
That's
thing.
dumb. And if you don't know what we're talking about with the Lab McConkey video, go watch T-Bob's Senior Bowl Lab McConkey video, and
So
you'll thank
good.
me later. That's stupid, Taylor. Dumb.
Yeah.
No grip.
Hey, my team's still in his list.
We got to eliminate one more team.
Oh, God. Here it is.
This is my younger brother's favorite team. So this was a team that was heavily considered.
Broncos?
But
Oh,
have
no.
you
They already
ever seen
eliminated
the
them.
movie Multiplicity?
Yeah, with
Yes.
Michael Keaton.
What do they say about trying to replicate something? It's never going to be as good as
The
what you
original.
already
Yeah.
have. So the Cincinnati Bengals have been eliminated, unfortunately. I love Joe Burrow. I love Jamar Chase. It ain't the same as when they were down here, though. That franchise is
Yeah.
a mess. Those two guys are excellent. It's just not the same as when they were down here rocking the purple and gold, winning championships. I think Zach Taylor's on his way out. What does the front office look like? Heck, what does it look like for Jamar Chase 3 years from now when his contract is up and they need a new one? Love the guys on the team. There's just a little bit too much uncertainty for me. So for that reason alone, Cincinnati Bengals have been eliminated. So our final four teams, the Tennessee Titans,
That's
the
a
New Orleans
choice
Saints,
to be in the finals.
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Buffalo Bills. Those are our final four teams. Those are our final four teams.
He
So
saved the best for last.
we're going to cut it from 4 to 2 tomorrow. So Saints, Bucks, Titans, Bills tomorrow. We'll go from 4
All
to
right,
2
so
tomorrow.
Titans because this man loves
He
Nashville.
does love Nashville.
Saints because they're down the road. The Bills, he feels like he would be the biggest Josh Allen fan ever.
Yeah.
I do love a Josh
But I
Allen.
know he's a Baker Mayfield fan.
I
with
love
Tampa.
both those guys. Those are probably my two favorite quarterbacks in the league. So
Okay. I think I know. I think I know who Tate is going to pick there. But the good part about it, no matter who you pick, it's going to be a better relationship than the one that
Absolutely.
we've finally gotten you out of.
absolutely. And look, I'm
Not
not
if you
going.
pick the Saints.
Look, I'm not going. I'm not going bandwagon. I'm not going
least you
easy
can go to the
way
games, though.
out. Like it's a relationship that we're both going to have to work on, but there's promise everywhere.
Yeah.
Saints break it in a new quarterback. Titans break it in a new quarterback. Bucks have an established guy. Bills may have the best quarterback in the league. All a little bit different, but there's all promise there for different reasons.
How are we going to reveal this? Are you going to get a jersey and like?
Oh, yeah.
I am going to get a hat.
Okay.
hat.
Oh yeah, we're doing the recruiting.
yeah.
The recruiting thing.
It'll be a little janky because we are on remote Friday. We can make it work.
Yeah.
We should have
Actually,
timed
like
that out.
where we're at on remote, like it's a perfect desk to have multiple hats, but that doesn't
Tay-Tay's
matter.
not gonna be there.
But you can use this.
Tell you what, I
You-
can give you the hat.
Well, can't you?
Oh, what? How about you
Can
go
you
up
not
there?
have like a split screen where you come up here
You go
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah,
and
I
do
can
it?
do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
And
And
then
I'll
Alondra
just-
can
Yeah.
touch whichever buttons you push
Yeah.
for video because I don't know them. Alondra feels like she'll know them.
I mean, I've been doing handies. I'm not as well read on that board as I am on this board, but I can do the
Yeah, we'll
basics.
figure it out.
I can do the
Okay.
basics.
All right, you better go to Lids, sir.
Are
Go
you
to
writing
Lids and get
this
a couple
off?
hats.
Am I writing this off?
I
no,
would.
it's not a work expense.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it is.
It is, but it's for me as well.
This is like a therapy
I would write
session.
it off.
What's funny is like two really bad teams, and then one good team and one great team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Look,
you got,
I told you. I
covered.
mean, the Chiefs and Patriots were the two teams I eliminated first. I'm not just gonna jump on there like I eliminated the Ravens. I'm not jumping on a bandwagon team that everybody loves. The Bills are by far the most bandwagon-is, if you want.
Yeah.
But that fan base is so great, win or lose, that I don't think that really.
Yeah, they'll
counts.
show up no matter what, for sure. All right, and that is today's NFL Bachelor. Tomorrow we get tomorrow's 4 to 2, Friday 2 to 1, right?
Yep.
All right, that's the schedule. And Tay-Tay is finally no longer a Dallas Cowgirl fan, and he can just actually be proud of the team that he roots for. What are you going to do with all the merch that you got for the Cowboys? Are they getting donated or burned?
You know, I think I only have like a T-shirt, one jersey, and a hat. I don't have a ton.
Okay, well,
So-
what's going to happen to it? Going to burn it?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, so when we come back, we're going to have a little Ask the Bench to close out today's show. Go ahead and get those questions inside the Bayou 4 chat. They can be for any three of us. It can't be for Flynn because he Christian Belled on us. But me, Alondra, Tate, we're here. The tripod, the original tripod, holding it down. More OTB when we come back. Ask the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. When you go to centralplumbing.org, top right corner of the website, 225-925-8552. That is the 24/7, 365 weekend game day holiday number. So this weekend, it's like 6 o'clock, and you're getting ready to watch LSU in Florida, and you're like, oh, man, this is the worst case scenario. How in the world could I have a plumbing issue? Nobody's going to come fix that now. Well, that's not the case. Central Plumbing is going to be there, and they're going to be there every single time. Again, that number is 225-925-8552. But also, not only in emergencies, if you're looking to upgrade at your home, at your business, you call them, tell them, hey, here's what I'm looking to do. Here's what I'm looking to get done. Doesn't matter how big, how small, they can come and they can change your space. Also, go tankless today with the tankless water heater. Never run out of hot water again. All of that can be done by going to centralplumbing.org.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. BRAC, your #1 park system in the nation.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile bank.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Yeah, go like this. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize 1,000,000,000 times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
All right, welcome back in. One final segment here on OTB. Let's get to a little Ask the Bench here inside the Bayou Ford chat. Is Cam Scatterbo the best non-fullback to fill the fullback role of an NFL team? Love Cam Scatterbo, Meathead Player of the Year last year, but I would say no. I would say Scott Matlock, who plays defensive tackle but also fullback for the Chargers, is the best non-fullback to fill the role because he kind of already does. So he wears number 44, plays defensive tackle, and also fullback for the Chargers. Although Cam showed a little receiving skills. He got out there out wide, caught a now, made like 3 people pay for trying to tackle him, and it was great. So hopefully the Giants use him like they should. Ask the Bench, would you be ashamed to wear a Guardian cap?
Yep.
I wouldn't say I'd be like a shame. It's not like a pride thing, but also like it doesn't look great. I don't know how it looks. And so like I like to feel good in my uniform. And I'll say this. I knew what I was signing up for. And I am weird, and this is going to sound really weird. I kind of wanted to get like wanted to sting a little bit when I hit somebody for the first time to get myself like ready for a game. I get,
That makes sense.
Yeah, like opening kickoff.
Get
like I want
warmed
to
up.
go hit somebody a little bit. I want to feel a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to get into the game.
I watch preseason to figure out which guys are wearing a Guardian cap so that I make sure I do not draft them. So, no.
Okay, here we go. Ask the Bench, if given the opportunity, would you go on SEC Nation? The caveat here is Tim Tebow personally invited you. What kind of conversations would be had outside of the, game breakdown and maybe picks? I'm trying to think like what other conversations.
Absolutely, I would go on there.
Yeah, you'd be foolish not to. I mean, if you're a casual fan, like, I get it. None of us really like Florida, but it's SEC Network. It's a good platform for you.
I don't think I've ever been on SEC Nation. Definitely been on Marty and McGee, which those two guys are my dudes.
Yeah.
Like, that show's fun. I love going on that show. Yeah, like, I'd go down.
Yeah, hit me up, Tebow.
Roman Harper's my guy. Like, I'd love to go chop it up with Roman, for sure. I'd go chop it up with Tim. Say, Tim. Say, fella. I mean, I'd let him know that I was 3-1 against Florida during my career, too.
See, that's a perfect reason for you to go.
Yeah.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. Fill in the blank. It blanks to be a Florida Gator.
Sucks.
Okay.
Do what?
The question was, it's blank to be a Florida Gator.
It sucks to be a Florida Gator.
Ask the Bench, will Taylor end up in an awkward situation like Gulf South after his new choice?
Oh, I thought y'all were going to answer first.
No.
What?
It's Taylor. Yeah. I don't know. Are you going to end up in an awkward situation?
No, I'm not going to end up in an awkward situation. I mean, I don't think Dallas is going to be very good, so it's not one of those things where it's like I choose the new team and then Dallas looks really good. I don't see that happening. Plus, I'll be happy anywhere I go. I mean, have never seen the team I pull for play in an NFC Championship game. How much worse could it be?
Hashtag Ask the Bench. What's the status of the OTB shotgun party at Taylor Sharp? You can not bring any type of shotguns on campus other than a beer. So no shower shotgun.
Oh, well, then I'm out.
Again, like I'm going to be at Pro Dreams. I believe 10 to 11:30 is the time on Saturday. It's right there by the OG walk-ons. I'm just going to be hanging out, signing some autographs, sitting on the couch, watching College Game Day. Very relaxed, laid-back vibe. So, yeah, we'll put some more information out about that here later on today. Hashtag Ask the Bench. Is it a contract violation to interview T-Bob on OTB if he can make time around his commitment?
We've had him on.
We had him on since he's left. He's got a new show, though. Is it the same exact time?
It's in the morning. I think it's 7 to 9.
Okay.
So.
Central?
Yeah,
because they're in Chicago.
Central,
yeah, so he's straight up.
It had to be last hour. I mean, he'd agree to do it, but it's like actually getting him to remember to do it.
And like his new show's Tuesday to Friday too, so it's like, I mean, it's basically every day.
Yeah. We'll see what we can do. Maybe next big LSU victory, we can have T-Bob on to break it down. I didn't know. So we're doing whiskey and wine still a thing? Like Matt's just doing it by himself?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
just like a different iteration of it. He's
like
doing
it's
it
kind of
by
like
himself
how it
at
started,
home.
like at his house.
Yeah.
Like it used to be Jordy and Matt at
Right.
either hit Matt's house or Jordy's house or yeah.
I think it was at Matt's house, so he's just doing that again.
Okay.
On his channel. It's not on 104.5's channel. It's like on Matt's personal channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I saw it on our social media though.
I didn't see it. I don't know.
Maybe I'm not. Okay. All right. Cool.
I don't know.
I didn't think we were doing it at all.
Look, I have nothing to do with whiskey and wine anymore. I am not worried about it.
Right.
No offense.
No. You know, got a lot of hair, a lot of smoke in that building.
Yeah.
Ask the bench. Did y'all see the new Shane Gillis Bud Light and LSU ad?
Mm-mm.
I did not. I heard about it though.
I don't even know about this.
I have not seen it. No, I have not seen it. Is it funny? Is it worth it, or is it like? Have you seen it? Like it's not funny.
In a bad way, or
Yeah.
Oh, I love Shane Gillis.
Yeah, it's probably great.
Yeah, I think Shane Gillis is hilarious. Yeah, I mean he's a Notre Dame fan, but outside of that, you know, he's funny.
Yeah.
Very funny. All right, that's gonna do it for us today. So we'll be back same time, same place tomorrow. We'll see if we let Flynn come back. I don't know. Game time decision for tomorrow. So until then, enjoy the rest of your day. We love you. We'll see you then. Holla.
Off the bench.
All right, go to yourgoodwood.com. That is the website for Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. And when you go to the website, remember you can find a full list of services right there on the homepage. You can book your consultation, bottom right corner of the homepage. It's Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. It is right on Drusilla Lane in Baton Rouge. That number that you can give a call and say, hey, here's what I got going on. Like, can you help me get to the bottom of it? Because you should not live life with fear or embarrassment. If you have something going on, like Goodwood is there for you to fix that issue, right? That's why I always tell you, check out the full list of services, check out the pricing options right there on the homepage. But I fully encourage you, like, again, you can book your consultation, go see them on the website, but also like pick up the phone, 225-4GD-WOOD, and just let them know what you're dealing with. Again, Monday through Friday, it's 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Great resources, the website, because if you're dealing with something, chances are it's on the website, but also just have the conversation with them. Again, 225-4GD-WOOD.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient. And the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.